We're just gonna go ahead. Hello, good people. Welcome back to another episode of Mob Ties. I'm Q.
I'm Juwanna.
And I'm Janae.
Everybody's been asking us.
Everybody's been asking.
What exactly is Mob Ties? And take it to you, Jay.
So we felt like Mob Ties is a secret society. All we ask is trust. But that a mob is a group of people that are together. They're loyal. They're not necessarily family, but they move like, I don't know, like blood.
Blood can make a sticker.
Right. So we're mob. We got Mob Ties. And welcome to our podcast.
And you too can be part of the mob.
Merch coming soon.
If you subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe. We gotta get our shirts.
Yeah, I just said
That's what I said, coming soon.
Merch coming soon. So,
You gonna kick it off?
we're gonna have Nate kick it off. That's how you kick it off. Since you got questions, you said. I don't even know where. Oh, here it is.
So you're not gonna kick it off now?
What were some of the questions we had from our
We ain't reposted. Cause she don't
Oh, no. Nobody, everybody was talking, oh, we got topics. Nobody said one word, not a word.
If I was on the podcast,
I would have said, what I would have said, and
Guess what
what you should have did was,
guess what they gonna say?
congratulations.
I love you.
And that's it.
Money, you gotta start.
All right. So I asked y'all a question in the text message. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yes,
start-
yes,
I'm gonna
yes,
start
that's
straight
great.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Because I asked y'all a question in the text message, and Quana said I had to wait. The question was the meme that was going around with Harlem Nights, Life, Coming to America. They could have left Bad Boys out, but Bad Boys. Which one of those was the
Which
funniest?
is still a classic though.
Yeah, but they said the
I didn't
funniest.
realize that it wasn't Eddie Murphy and Bad Boys.
No, he was.
I thought they
only-
were all Eddie Murphy movies.
And that's when I thought about it after. That's what made me ask the second question. But we'll ask the first question first. So
What were the
between
movies?
those four, it was Coming to America, Life, Harlem Nights, and Bad Boys. So I think you and I, Nay, were on the same page.
Well,
Actually, we never discussed this before. I'm sorry.
No, we Look, I was gonna say no, we did, but
I initially said Harlem Nights just because it's my personal favorite. Like
It's
anytime I watch it, I laugh.
Yeah. but
don't
it
get
was
me
like-
wrong. Harlem Nights is a classic. It's funny,
But life
but
is funny as well.
life is funny the entire way through. Like Harlem Nights had a couple serious moments, with some different things going on. But for consistent, like comedy, it's life.
Which led into the second question, because that's when I noticed that was the Bad Boys was the only one that Eddie Murphy wasn't in. Is Eddie Murphy the black actor that's made the most classics?
Comedy classics.
Classics.
Period.
Period. It only could be one other person, and that would be Denzel. Who else made the most? What other black actor has the more classics than Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, nobody. He the GOAT though.
When you
He's
really
funny.
think about it,
That
like
Norbit is funny.
Norbit is funny. And I was bored. I was bored a couple weeks ago. I was watching Beverly Hills Cop. That was funny.
That was funny too.
I love Golden Child.
Golden Child's good. That's been on Netflix. I was watching that the
I
other
didn't
day.
realize that was on Netflix either.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know a black actor. That
I can't name it.
Because I was thinking Denzel, but he don't have as many classics as Eddie Murphy do. I mean, he got a couple, and only really when it come to my mind is Malcolm X. I'm sure there's more Denzel classics.
Yeah, of course. But I just feel like it's two different categories as well because Eddie
Yeah, they're not
Murphy
the same.
do more comedy
Eddie,
stuff.
right. Eddie Murphy more comedy.
But just amount of movies, though. Like you could think we can name at least 5-6 movies Eddie Murphy. We can't sit
Like
here
we
and
can
name.
keep watching over and over and over and
But
not
we
get
can't
tired
even
of it.
name. Can you name 5 Denzel movies?
Are they around the same age? Like,
Yeah, you would think. I don't know, girl. Me either. I ain't about to Google it, but because I would if it was a different situation.
Yeah, if my phone went
Because
occupied.
and then what? Angela Bassett would be the actress, or
The classic movie? I don't know.
is it a black actress to do classics?
Like just that's been in a whole lot.
Is it an actress that even do them?
That's why I said you
Or
would have
are
to
the
say
men
Angela
dominating
Bassett.
that whole little?
Well, we only named 2 men.
But is
I'm
it
sure it's way
a
more.
male dominant when it comes to classes? Are the males dominating?
Well, I think it's probably more so dominating because, of course, out the gate, back in the day, it was a lot of more male actors. You know, it was hard for women to come through the gate to get into acting and get those leading roles.
But it's the lead roles.
Yeah.
That's why I say Angela Bassett, because if you think of like all of the classics, she was like in a lot of them.
Waiting to Exhale. That was a good one. You know, speaking of Waiting to Exhale, it's funny to go back and watch Waiting to Exhale as an adult now, and just thinking about the age that they were in that movie. Because how old were you? They were like 30.
Yeah, in their 30s.
They were in their 30s in that movie. So like
Loretta Devine would look 45. She tried it.
So to watch
She
a
tried
movie now as an adult, when you go back, you be looking like, dang, like
And
you
the
be trying
same
to,
things apply. Like,
right? But you try to compare and think about where you were during that time at your age, like what was going on in your life to try to compare.
But even watching, then we thought they was
Grown.
like 40
We thought
something.
that. I don't even know if I thought they was 40, but you just, like Quana said, you associated with them with being grown.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, like we always say, like we aren't our parents. Like we childish. We ain't the same.
When I think about stuff my mom went through, and I'm like, I'd have been dead, a dead body, because I would have been crying.
Yeah.
And we gonna laugh our way through.
But I don't know, it just seemed like they were just so much, like I said, just the comparison, like where we were in our 30s to where they were, just how they dress and the level of maturity. They were fucking ladies. Classy, okay?
Well, I think we are classy too, but we're comfy.
Yeah.
Like we would want to be comfortable. I don't know if my mom owned a pair. Like I ain't see my mom in those sweatpants and just chilling.
They
Crocs.
did used to when they
Stepped out, they stepped
in
out,
those
baby.
clubs.
They stepped out, baby.
Actually,
Them pictures with the wicker
the
chairs.
Polaroids though,
And they had
inside of the
furs.
little thing, the sleeves where it said.
I don't know if furs was cheaper back then, but everybody's mom
Baby,
had a
they
fur.
was dressed for to the nines. They was dressed to the nines. So yeah, it's funny to just go back and watch movies as an adult. And even just watching movies now, you have a different outlook on it. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there watching it.
As an adult, it'd be
Like-
a different lens.
Like I was watching Love Jones not too long ago,
I
and
watch
you
that
just
all the
you
time.
just look at movies totally different than when you were younger, first watching it. And I think it's because you're able to relate to a lot of it more now as compared to when you were younger, just watching it like hee hee ha ha, I'm watching this.
And I had no business probably watching none of that stuff.
Oh, none of this stuff. First off, I was watching School Days, and when that first came out, why am I watching this? And that lady licking that man's
I
part
tried
like
to watch
that.
School Days with Sav. I said, "Oh, that's not appropriate."
No,
But I'm thinking like it's School Days. Like
That's 'cause
It's a classic.
Yeah, but no, that's not a.
I definitely was watching Boys in the Hood.
I went
definitely
to
A good
all that.
8 or
I
9.
went to Cedar Lee Movies to see Menace to Society, and I had to be like 13 or 14 years old. And I didn't have no. Sam would have been like, Sam, no, you ain't going to see that.
Rated R. We ain't
I'm
care.
trying to think. It was either Boys in the Hood or Men's Society. We watched on a bootleg at my cousin's house for her birthday party. Like they put it on like a
That
little
ain't even,
screen,
it's not even like
and
that.
we all was in the apartment sitting on the floor watching it. But we were young. The fact that
And movies was a big thing when we were younger. Like
I mean, it is now, but it was so many.
I don't think like how you remember like bootlegs came out, so it was like, okay, we gonna watch this on this day.
Oh yeah.
Hey, think about bootlegs though now. People really used to sit in the movie theaters.
And record it.
But we watched it with the. But listen, we watched it. People walking past the screen, people laughing,
People
behind
coughing.
Yeah. Go to the movies. They pay
Sitting there
$6,
some.
What we not gonna do is pay for that movie.
and we gonna.
I got 3 kids in here to feed. We gonna see this movie right in front of it with these people walking. It's fine.
People
People-
laughing behind you.
Cameras shaking,
That's
babies
crazy.
crying, people coughing.
Look how stuff.
It was like, oh no, this is a good one. They wasn't nobody walking through it.
It was always, no, this is a good one. People would ask you, like, what's the bootleg before you bought it? Like, is it a good one?
And now
That is wild.
But now movies come on HBO. You don't even have to.
Like
go.
you don't gotta go to
These
the
kids
movies.
don't got it. They don't know. We look.
They're privileged.
Well,
Well,
we said, oh, these kids don't know nothing about. when we was
Well,
growing
and
up.
then also you figure the pandemic changed a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of times when you have movies coming out in theaters, they had to get creative and think outside the box. Like, all right, we still need to get these movies out, but how are we gonna do it? So, I mean, now you can
streaming.
Now they stream it and put it in the theater. So
yeah, that's crazy. So since we talking about TV, I got my TV shows. Or you want to wait?
We can talk about. I don't know if I've seen the TV shows you've seen.
We've all seen Insecure.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I don't watch TV like Wana do, but I definitely
everything
watch
on my list
Insecure.
you've seen though.
Oh okay, well let's go.
Insecure is the biggest one. I mean, the way we were so pumped about this season, and maybe it's gonna make a big U-turn. It's terrible. It's a snooze fest. I think it needs to be
Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen,
if
you're not caught up on all the episodes on Insecure,
hit the 15-second thing. And then come back.
Yeah, you might want to skip this part.
But
I just feel like it's a lot of filler. Like we just gonna fill this season up just to give them a finale.
Well, I think for me originally we thought it was only 6 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going in the mindset like, all right, it's wrapping up. Like, what's really about to happen? And then
It's 10.
Juwanna said it's actually 10. But even still, for it to be 10, we on what, 6 now?
But
Or 5?
And nothing is like really no climax.
they said all the great finales have terrible last seasons. Like,
Oh yeah.
what was that one that y'all watched?
Power.
Winter is Coming.
I
Ooh,
can't even
no,
Game of
I never
Thrones.
watched
Game
that.
of
What is
Thrones.
that?
Game of
I don't
Thrones
watch
is
it.
Oh, I
good.
never. I didn't
And
get
then
into Game of
Sopranos had, at the end of Sopranos, you was like, I know you fucking lying. And I feel like this one we about to be, because I know if her and old boy get together, like, just
Which
let
one?
it go.
Lawrence?
Like,
I don't think they go. I think Lawrence is gonna be with his baby mama.
she don't want to be with him though.
She don't. Hey, that scene when she was out there like, Lawrence,
I thought that was weird.
with this ring, and he makes $1 billion a day. Issa was sitting there looking at her like,
oh,
hey,
you
turned
did
around.
win.
Hey, when she threw that baby though, that shit was
When
funny.
she kicked, he said, then she kicked her.
He said, fuck them kids.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because I was so really, and that's,
Into it.
I like how Issa does like the what you be thinking in your head. You know what I'm saying?
Like I really want to toss this.
Because a lot of times the scenarios you be in the moment, but you thinking in your head like this is what I really want to do, but I know I can't do that.
I would have never picked.
So the
that
way
baby
she
up.
was playing it off, but it threw me for. I said,
Do I want to hold the baby?
I said, oh, she real comfortable.
She
She
like,
want to hold the baby. She
Let's
looking
be
at
nice
it.
to each other, girl. I just didn't want her to fall or do nothing awkward because don't look stupid in front of the
But you was already looking weird because y'all made eye contact and then you go hurry up and walk
Nola
off.
didn't see her.
I know, but I'm talking about Lord.
Oh yeah. And then Nathan gonna slide in there with the, yeah, I think I'm about to move out of LA.
I just told you I loved you.
Just
Fuck you think you going?
But then I'm supposed to not say nothing. He was
No, that was weird though. How
But
she
no,
was with them heels.
But
on.
like he said, a lot of times Issa be all over the place
Yeah.
and don't really know what she want. And so is it more so that us as women, do we do that in fear of running a man off, not trying to move too fast or go about it the wrong way, trying to be conscious of, all right,
Do what?
I know how you feel.
Inconsistent?
Or just expressing your feelings in, because you know you might want to be
like just to throw it out there to see if he
or
catch it.
just, you know, because she was like, we could just take it slow, but you know, in reality, I want to be with you every day. I want to hang out with you. I want to talk to you all the
you
time.
saying
We want to
did she
just
say?
move.
I don't know. For me, it seems like everything that Issa says in the moment is not like a full thought out thing.
Yeah, it's like
Like even when
everything
she
is
said "I love you," I think in that
impromptu.
moment she did love him. When she
You
said
said when they were sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
That's what I love. But it was kind of in a way like that's why I love you.
Yeah, but you
But
just
not
wanna say
necessarily I
nothing.
love you. Like these are the things I love about
No,
you.
But
she
what
wanted
if
him
you-
to say "I love you" too.
But you can't force nobody to do that.
Not forced, but you just gonna say.
But you can't. He didn't want to say that. I'm sure if he wanted to say that in that moment, he would have
I
said
did
it.
But I said "I love you," and then you say you move out of LA, and we haven't had any conversation beforehand. So, all right, is that you saying you? I would have had questions. Is that you saying you don't love me too?
But like he said, Issa be all over the place. You just sat here and cried in my mouth.
And that doesn't negate the fact that
I
I
love
said I
you,
love
yeah.
you.
It
and
don't
you
negate
said
the
that
fact,
you,
but-
that you leaving. I'm expressing myself.
But I feel like he knows that. I don't feel like she had to say that for him to know that already.
Why? Why do you feel? You feel like people just assume that they love you?
I ain't saying assume. I'm just saying the history that they have.
I don't know.
I could see if it was somebody new, but they have a history in dealing with each other.
But then in knowing that, why would you just blurt out, "I'm moving to LA"?
You know he got mental issues.
So everything for him is
Yeah,
not like
like,
for
he
him is
making
excuse.
I ain't saying it's an excuse, but look who we talking about.
So we know Issa awkward.
Yeah, she is awkward. So that's probably why.
The way she was sitting there with them white shoes on that.
I can't believe she was walking around that boy house with them shoes on.
I hate
Take
this
them
whole,
shoes
They
off.
eating dinner. She's sitting there on that couch with
I
them
hate
white
this
shoes
whole
on.
Kofi. What is his name?
Yeah, that's like a filler that is. He
It's
really needs to be eliminated.
yeah,
Yeah, like why did y'all even put him in there? Because he fine, but
Maybe
it's a good
but
to
maybe
look
it's
at.
a setup for something that's
I
to
hope
come.
so.
in
But
the
But it's just
episodes.
make that's the controversy that they gonna have.
But it could be a setup. Maybe in one of the episodes, maybe they gonna come together and have a kumbaya moment and really do something for the neighborhood,
I hope so because it's right now.
for the hood.
It's a snooze.
It's on the hood. Sleep on that look, kind of like I don't want to see
But
that.
they sat down on her when they took to Issa when they said
Because they was hype at first, like, oh yeah, we think this would be. They said, oh, you the one that did that. Yeah.
But you spread my name on Twitter. That whole thing is stupid. But the other
The whole thing.
But
is
guess-
stupid.
but
That
that's
Molly,
how-
the mother being in the hospital the whole episode.
and then she woke. But did she? So she didn't sleep with old boy,
Which one?
her coworker.
No.
No, but she acting like she like him now.
I think.
But I think it's one of them when you be in those vulnerable moments and you share.
You feel like y'all had a connection.
They
when
had a
you were
connection
talking
because
about-
they both went through different things and didn't nobody know. So you know what I'm saying. So
and I think that he's outside. That's gonna be like a whole thing because he's outside of her norm of what she would normally date.
But she don't care. She don't have no norm.
she really don't.
No, she don't. She was talking to. Is his name Lil Real?
Which one?
Was they
The
talking?
comedian.
When she was gone. This was like 2 seasons ago. When she was gonna move to Chicago, or
Oh, okay, yeah.
it reminded me of Waiting to Exhale when she had sex with old dude. When she's like, "Girl."
No.
That's who.
I can give you everything you want, everything you need if you let me.
He came in that bed
He
like.
said,
She said, "Girl." That's what made me. Lil Real remind me of him.
they do.
No, don't do him like
They
that.
do.
No.
They the husky black comedian dude.
Oh, we not talking about Huskies.
Sorry.
We made her wait till that.
Y'all know what's wrong with?
I ain't talking about
But
it.
why they both are husky?
No, they are.
But I don't. They don't remind me of each other. Look how I ain't her with that. Because why would you fill that up to the rim like that?
She did fill it up to the rim.
I
Look at me
don't
like
spill.
this.
I know you. Like, as she just sat there.
She knew you was gonna
I
do
knew
that.
it. Look, baby Kaylee. I knew it. I knew you was gonna do it.
She made me spill it.
But
Wow.
you sat there and said, I don't spill. As it's all falling
Cause y'all
on the
was watching me.
couch.
I was gonna. The other movie was True Story, but you ain't finished it.
True story. I did finish it.
Yeah, she did.
That was so stupid.
I just didn't like the fact that Kevin
Another
Hart is playing a
spoiler alert.
comedian
Yeah.
and he's a comedian. Like, why he couldn't be?
It's
It's
another
loosely,
spoiler alert.
it's
Oh, spoiler
loosely
alert.
based on him, I heard.
The beginning part.
He was killing, and then it was like he
No.
was obsessed with killing.
No.
Yes, he killed like 7
But remember
Everybody he came in contact with, he
But
killed.
remember at the beginning, like he was saying, like you never know what somebody's gonna do when they back up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? What they could be
We were just
capable
talking
of.
about you don't know what you would do in that situation.
Yeah.
But we both said we knew the girl wasn't dead.
Well, it was just too.
Oh, see, I kind of watched it.
You ain't
know how
finished
it's.
it.
No, I promise you I did. But it was kind of like background. So I didn't, some of the stuff. So when he
you
did see
didn't
her,
watch
on the,
it.
Yeah, because
when he
saw
did see her, he saw her on the street and then
Yeah.
knew that the brother set him up.
She told him the brother set him up.
But when
You
I
see
saw
that part,
But it
I
was
did.
crazy because I was watching and Wana called me and I was like, the girl ain't dead. Like I knew out the gate, like the brother was being too weird. He wouldn't let
That
him
was
get
the brother's girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
He wouldn't let him get close to the body. Like how you you don't need to be around this. And first off, why is you coming in my room with a woman
And how do you even know?
But why is you coming in the room with a woman that he done slept with talking about man, she dead? Wait, how do you know?
waking me up.
But why are you in here, first of all?
Yeah, like what you mean? You never. But how he never checked to see if she breathing? That's what.
And he wouldn't
never.
let him get close to her.
Now
either.
your friend got killed. His brother probably walked in there.
He
Like,
said,
Hey, when he seen that
You
white
gotta
man
go.
dead on that floor, he
You
probably
gotta
said.
oh, he crazy for real.
But no, he probably thinking like, man, we done really got ourselves in. Because at first, all right, he think he killed somebody, but he didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him.
So all right, I'm gonna get this money, and that's gonna be it. Nobody's hurt.
Gonna extort
No
me.
foul, no play. You know what I'm saying? No foul play. But he done turned around and killed somebody now for real. But that's why he was so committed to it, because now I really got to help you out because we only in this predicament because of me.
Yeah. And the brother was stupid when he with the other boy tried to get that one, the fan, to say he did it.
Yeah.
That wasn't right. I hated that part.
I fast forward. I don't like all that blood.
But you see how, but the fan
was a ride or die.
But it also was a play on the fan knew was going on, so he took one for him because he knew what they was looking for. He like, forget it, I'm gonna go ahead and take this.
Yeah, I'm gonna die anyway.
But he was messed up anyways. Like,
he crazy.
Cause he was talking about his sister. His sister got killed or something like that. When his sister died, he said it got him through. Kevin Hart got him through when his sister died because his sister liked Kevin Hart.
But I was also irritated at the girl because you keep on saying, call me. Just text me. Your brother knows what's going on. Why are you texting me? Call me.
She did end up saying it.
No, she never said
that. They killed her.
He beat her up.
The man did, but that was them crazy brothers. Them brothers was crazy.
They was about that.
But it's 2021.
It was just way too...
The way y'all ride through these neighborhoods and you dump this body off of this construction site.
The cameras
in a dumpster.
In a dumpster. They're gonna know.
My client just told me she dumped a body. Allegedly. That they have...
Look, now I'm nervous.
Like gunshot sensors. So when you think like it's only in certain areas...
But the cameras automatically...
Sensors and then they... I didn't even know that.
They got them in the city of Cleveland.
It's in the bad neighborhood. Yeah. Gunshot sensors. So you think you about to get away? Actually,
these cameras they turn on.
They got sensors and cameras.
Wow. Mm-hmm. See, we don't know stuff like that.
Yeah, because we would have got murked if we tried to.
But that's what I'm saying. It's 2021. Let's be honest. You can't do any crime in 2021. You're gonna get caught. At some point, you're gonna get caught. Look, you got these dumb parents on the run now with the Michigan parents on the run.
You
think y'all gonna get away with?
Not even that. You left your whole son in jail and y'all just out of here.
Hey, he in jail. We can't do nothing. They said they can't do nothing with him.
That's wild.
But
that says a lot about them though.
Yeah, but they said
it's like you raised them to be evil.
Well, they said that they were neglectful. Like they pretty much left the gun out for him to take it in and do what he did. That's why they're charging him with manslaughter.
They saying they left. So are they saying that they left the gun out on purpose, or the gun happened to be laying out and they knew the thoughts that he was having and stuff he was talking about? It was potential that he could have took the gun and went to do something at the school.
That was a lot. I think it was B.
So it just happened to be out, but they knew he had some issues.
They didn't have it locked up, and they knew he was.
But it said that he had made a post. I don't know what platform it was, that I just got a new whatever the gun was called. If you have any questions, I'll let you know everything about it.
And it was his father's gun. Though his father just got it on Black Friday.
Y'all going to jail now.
Yep.
I cannot believe it.
That's all I had movie wise. I just had some like songs and stuff.
Oh, because we're in Cleveland, we need to talk about that. Klutch Academy is greatly produced, in my opinion.
I haven't watched it.
And y'all should. Well, you're not really a sports person, but it's a documentary about.
But I like docs.
Yeah, getting those boys to the NBA.
That. But what is?
I was crying my face off on that first episode when that boy died in that car accident. Oh, my face was crying off.
I haven't seen it yet, but when they did the draft and how they did that special tribute to him when they called his name in the draft and his mom and his family came up, I cried.
Oh, that boy.
I cried again.
Okay.
I don't forget his name.
I cried when they did it on the show.
I thought you said you didn't see the show.
No, on the actual
draft.
The draft. Yeah,
okay.
I saw it then.
I think we was on the phone and I told you to turn to
it.
To
hurry up and turn to it. Yeah. Because he had his. Yeah, that's crazy. Because that's somebody you don't want to think about it in terms of money, but just the generation,
like how
the lives he would have changed. Just such a quick, how everything happened so quickly.
But you want to know what's crazy? I'm sure they're gonna be good though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Make sure
that people gonna be looking out for him. They're gonna be cool.
Yeah,
that was sad.
Shout out to young. Rich Paul and Klutch, and it's just a greatly produced. Like the production is well produced.
Mm-hmm. Love Life was good, but I mean, that's like I like white shows too. I had Quana watch it.
I didn't really particularly like the first season, but the second season with the black dude. I just like watching black people.
I like watching love.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever.
And you did not watch Really Love yet.
I didn't watch Really Love, but you messed it up because you said you gonna cry.
But you watched that. You watched something else. I was like, she really could watch Really Love. I forget what.
I ain't cried off the TV show since.
No, I'm saying. I said you watched it.
Oh, I about to say when on Station 19. No, I had to get.
When they got Dean out of here.
Man, what snot?
What was I watching the other day that I was crying on?
If it made you cry for real. Well, because you don't, not that you don't cry in general, but off of TV.
I be crying, girl.
I was watching, it was This Christmas was on.
I thought you was about to say.
What you was crying for?
At the end, when it was in the church service, and when Chris Brown was singing, and the mom, she was just so proud of her son, and then when the son came in, because you know they arrested him for being AWOL, and then the wife had seen him, she was just happy to see him before he went to jail.
Look at this, this is
yes,
beautiful.
this is beautiful. I'm just happy for
that's
everybody.
funny.
Don't laugh at me.
Because I didn't think he was gonna say this.
I thought at least it was gonna be something like sad.
Or just like
No, it was tears of joy.
Okay.
A lot of times when I cry when I'm watching TV, it's usually because I be happy for
It probably is
individual.
because
Yeah.
But that thing was sad. But then it was like I just want all the boys to make it on the show.
I just want everybody to win.
Yeah.
I keep super side note. I keep looking down here because I don't want to be Kevin Durant on my.
Y'all don't do that because the man clearly has a skin condition.
No, he
Clearly?
it's called ash.
No, that man has a skin condition.
That
You see
man
his scalp is his hair. We not gonna do that.
Because he ain't put no lotion on.
I'm just saying he has a skin
Oh,
condition.
I've never seen it. That's why you wear them tights.
But you see how his hair be.
What does that have
That
to do
scalp.
with you?
It's a whole skin, the body. It's a whole.
His
skin
arms ain't
condition.
like that.
You don't know. You ain't seen that man arms.
He
His arms
plays
ain't like that.
basketball.
Jersey, yeah.
He wear a sleeve.
He wear a whole suit, tights and long sleeves.
He wear a sleeve.
I don't
ain't
know
like
about that. And why it ain't on his face? He don't even have like the hyperpigmentation.
Hey, he said in a minute. Hey, y'all broke. It don't fucking
You know,
matter.
Now is we broke.
Yeah, but it don't make you last ashy.
Yeah.
He don't care.
Ash is
Clearly,
take
he
care of
don't-
that.
Clearly, he don't.
It's giving you don't take care of yourself.
It's given. I still got this money.
Yeah, but you don't use it to
He
take
don't
care of
care. He
yourself.
don't-
Money doesn't change you being ugly. It doesn't change you being dumb. It don't change you being ashy.
Money definitely change how you look.
It can enhance how
Well,
you
it
look,
doesn't
but you-
change like
Yeah.
technically, but it can make
And
you more attractive.
He put some oil on his legs.
Yeah, I want to.
I'm just
He
making
from the
sure.
gutter.
Is he?
Everybody here, she gonna say, because we don't know where he's from. You don't.
Mm-mm.
Bitch, how old is Denzel Washington and Eddie Murphy?
Denzel got them teeth.
But you were supposed to look that up 45 minutes ago.
I was?
You said I'll look it up.
I don't even remember that. I don't even care.
He was born in D.C. where The Wire was filmed. No, I don't know.
That's Baltimore, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's the DMV.
She want to be down so bad.
Maryland. Oh, we gotta go see our best friend
Who?
in Maryland.
Oh, Eddie Murphy 60.
Oh, they definitely the same age.
And Denzel. Eddie Murphy look good.
They all look good. You know black don't crack.
No, some of it is cracking.
Ooh.
Wesley Snipes look good for his
Yeah.
age too, because he's 60 as well.
Yeah, but Kevin Durant is cracked up. I'm talking
And
about black
Denzel
folk.
is 66.
Mm.
He looking good for
He
70.
looks great. Why you give him 70?
You round up when it's over 5. Everybody knows that.
Everybody, I know.
So you
That's
round
the
up over
math.
0?
What?
What math class did you run
You
in?
come down.
What math
You
class?
round up over
She went
0.
to-
She just
She
said.
went to Taylor.
Oh, yeah, she was at Taylor.
Don't do me.
She gonna say
Sorry.
what?
Sorry,
That's what I'm saying, when you-
0 to 4, you round down. 5 to 9, you round up.
Don't round my age. I just want to be my
That's
age.
what I was trying to get to do the best with Wana because I'm
I'll
not
be
sure we
40.
liking her age.
I'm gonna do round down.
You cannot decrease the age.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
just
That's-
said 0
it
to
don't
4,
count
you
with
round
age.
down. I'm about 40.
but you're not. You know, 45.
No, I'm about 40. I'm closer to 40.
You closer to 45.
No, I'm not.
You're not
You're
Asian,
way
baby.
more
You're not
than-
Benjamin Button.
I'm 4 away from 45 and 1 away from 40.
Nigga, you got months before you're 42.
Okay, I'm still be closer to 40. You some motherfuckers, I tell you that. What's on your list?
So I want to know,
Whoa.
what are some of the craziest things you guys have done to get a male's attention?
Maybe call him a couple
yeah,
times.
like 42 times, maybe.
But that's about it.
Really?
Yeah.
What
You
else?
ain't never popped up? I pop up.
That ain't to get his attention, though, I don't think.
I mean, it is to get
If
his.
you ignore me, I'm on my way. It's attention.
Yeah. No, you're right. When you say attention, I thought you meant
Any
like,
kind of attention. It doesn't mean like, oh, you don't know him or.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like, oh, hey, it's me. Like
How did you
type
get his
of
number
attention.
then?
It's just the internet, and we.
You Googled the nigga.
No, I'm saying like you can pop in somebody's DMs.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
not, it's ways to get to know people other than.
So what's the craziest thing?
I said I call somebody like 42 times
Yeah.
over and over.
42, though. It's
I
probably,
think that's back when I was
it's
like.
probably definitely calling
But
somebody.
that's somebody you
multiple
already
times
know,
that-
though.
Yeah, but so you asking 2 questions?
Because you said that you thought that I was saying like to get their attention initially, like as
so
a
to get
date.
someone's attention, I've never done anything crazy to get.
I ain't
Well, or
doing
the
that to get
silliest,
nobody's
or the
attention.
most outrageous. I don't want to say outrageous, like for lack of a better term.
I mean, I guess
That wouldn't be like out of the norm, I guess.
The wildest thing I would probably, in my opinion, would do is probably DM somebody, but not like initiate a DM.
Mm.
But other than that, on the crazy side, I've definitely called multiple times. In my 20s, I popped up. I'm not on that popping up no more.
But I wouldn't say, and you popping up, that wasn't to get nobody attention. That's because you
Well,
with this individual, and
Well, she's saying like get your attention, like you ignore me, so I need to get your attention. So I'm about to come over your house because you're not answering the phone. So she was asking 2 questions.
so, but no. So is it no? She's talking about to get your attention if it's somebody that you have interest in. It seems like.
Yeah, why wouldn't I want? I won't want your attention if I'm not. Interested.
Wait, so if y'all not talking together,
I'm not talking. I'm not talking like initial, like, oh, I like your cousin. Let me
Pop
like,
up on them.
yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm talking about somebody I know. Oh, you trying to ignore me, and I need to
Yeah.
get some attention. So, surprise, here I am. I'm on my way.
I did that in my 20s for sure, but nothing. Not now. Now I'm lazy anyway. I don't feel like doing that.
It takes too much. To do
I gotta get dressed. I gotta sit in there.
Oh, yeah, that's too high.
Yeah, and I ain't even calling no more because I be done forgot what I'm calling for. But in my 20s, that was definitely, I'm calling back to back.
I want never the one to be pulling up on nobody's house because I don't want you pulling up on my house, on my doorstep. Don't do that to me. So I wasn't doing that. Like even younger,
within a relationship. So if you were in a relationship,
I don't want you doing that to me either. But even just younger, like I was just always the type, I'm not doing nothing I don't want nobody doing. So, when younger, it would be some girls
I had
out
stuff
here.
to lose. I was never
But
a bust out your window.
I was
type
never
of
the
girl.
bust out your window, key your car because I don't want you doing that to mine. So I was never doing
got shit
that
to lose, too.
I was never. But people who don't have nothing do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was never that type to be doing any of that
I don't think
because
anybody, I'm trying to think if anybody made me that angry that I want to bust out their window.
you probably definitely be ain't that angry, but I'm not about to do that though.
Yeah, I've never done that. I've never done that.
What have you done? Because I've seen you in action, my nigga.
My nigga.
I'm not busting out the window. What you doing then?
You didn't see me in action.
Oh, I
where?
got videos of you doing in action.
Let me see.
You thought you did? It's on my computer because it was so long ago. One day we was leaving Vada or something. What was that?
Oh, I did.
Remember that? And you got caught peeing. I'm sorry. The man was coming around the corner. We thought we was safe.
She's gonna put my business.
Sorry. Baby, they didn't even hear me.
Oh, they definitely heard.
They did not hear me.
They heard.
I didn't even
heard
say
you.
it.
People heard you.
What was you doing while we was doing what we was doing? From the tribe of Checker.
Motherfucker.
I mean, I ain't never did that. I don't want nobody doing that to me. So I
Did you
ain't.
answer the question? Oh, you said you'll pop up.
Yeah, that's probably the craziest.
All right.
I'm not about to call. I probably called friends before, like, where your homeboy at?
I never called a friend.
Ever?
Hey, speaking of pop up, I'll never forget in watching. I remember watching the Biggie story, but But I didn't realize until I heard Faith's interview on the
when she went to that hotel?
when the Drink Champs. Is that what it is? Drink
Mhm.
Champs. To
Faith
where she
drunk.
went to that hotel, but in watching the movie, I didn't realize that they were in a whole another city.
Mm-hmm.
Homegirl booked a plane ticket to kick that door in.
Because what you're not going to do is play with me.
She booked, hey, can you come over here and watch my baby? Homegirl got, and you got to think about the time it was. It wasn't no internet or nothing. So she either had to get on the phone to book that plane ticket or just show up at the airport, get me on this plane.
Now.
She done flew to where she had to go.
And did.
Beat that girl up. Exit stage left and went
I gotta
right
get
back
back
home.
to my baby.
Meanwhile, you fucking everybody.
You talking
still.
about popping up on that. That's the ultimate pop up.
But that's probably because you had to do all of that back then.
No, you
With
didn't
them
have
being
to
out of
fly.
town
I
like
had
that.
to. We're back.
So, okay. So, yeah, the way she popped up on that, like, in and out. I came, I saw, I conquered, and got up out of there.
But was she still with the dude afterwards though?
It was Biggie.
I know, but was he
Her
still?
husband?
Yeah.
They were still together after that?
I just
But
don't
you know
know
what?
why
I don't
you
think-
did all of that then.
I don't know if their relationship really,
Was a real tight.
after that, I don't think, remember, because he was
That's
trying
when
to
she
make
slept with
a...
Pop. Don't talk about that.
Did she sleep with Pop?
That's-
Right,
I
why
thought
she
she did say that. I thought she
I don't
said that
know.
on the Drink Champs.
I didn't hear her say that on the Drink
I don't
Champs.
know. I ain't
You didn't
get
watch
into
the
that.
Drink Champs.
I watched-
I didn't hear her say that.
Well,
on the
I
Drink Champs.
watched like the excerpts because they was talking about how
She was drunk. She was wild. She was
Yeah.
telling everything.
it was some graphic parts.
But the
on
point of
there
the
that
Drink Champs is
passed
to get
around.
people drunk, and then you get the
And
noose
high.
on the lips.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you said you was gonna segue into.
Oh yeah, so how Faith pulled up out of town because her dude was acting up. Is it okay for your significant other to kick it with the opposite sex while out of town with their friends? So say they out of town with their friends, run into some cool girls. Oh, y'all cool. That's all. Where y'all going? All right, we're gonna meet y'all over there. We just hanging out.
It's not like you can say no because like.
What you gonna do? Yeah.
How would you know for real?
I think my only issue is like you spending money on other bras, and that's my problem with it.
But you think that he going out and not buying no bras, no drinks, or nothing?
I didn't think about it. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't like it's not something that I'm
That's
thinking
what I
about
was saying.
because if I'm out of town, oh these the dudes that's gonna be providing for the night.
That's what I'm saying.
We hate
And
it.
I want the type of relationship too.
You already know what's going on.
And he gonna be like, babe, I ain't need that money you gave me. We ran into some niggas at the bar.
Be
and
like,
it was
hey, I
cool."
hope you, hey,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, yeah, get them drinks.
Yeah, I sent you to it. I ain't even need that, babe. We met some niggas and they was buying drinks.
They was buying these men were men.
I think the
Yeah.
problem comes in because everybody, while you out of town and when you cool like that and you are a sociable person, you meet people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still, when you out, you meet people, start talking. All right, they seem cool. You know what I'm saying? It don't even have to be nothing more than that. But I think the problem comes in where
Somebody
it becomes
likes somebody.
more than that. Like, leave it where it's at, wherever y'all at out of town. All right, that was cool. It was good meeting up with y'all. All right, safe travels. Y'all get back home, say bye, and that be it. But then when y'all exchanging the numbers and continue the conversation after that, that's when it becomes a problem.
So it ain't a problem till it's a problem.
You got to know who you're dealing with too. You got to know your people.
Yeah, but I don't have a problem with it. It just be like the money. Like how much money was you spending?
I would definitely be like, babe, you wild out, didn't you?
But that's his money because it's his account.
It ain't the joint account. It's his own account.
But it still be like,
But can we laugh and joke about like you went out of town and got drunk and you was wilding out like
I
that?
don't think I would be kikiing about that.
I don't think I would. I mean, it depends on like if
I mean, I know that it happens, but I don't know if I'm gonna be like, Mm-mm. It's not cute to me. It's not cute. You thought it was cute. It ain't cute.
I don't know. I guess it's situational.
Like off the top of the dome, I don't think that I would be like, I don't even want to know what y'all was doing.
I mean, you definitely want to know what they was doing, but like I said, we are all adults. So let's be honest. A whole group of men not about to be kicking it with no whole group of men for the whole weekend. You know what I'm
I
saying?
hope not.
Like,
But I am.
He can't kick it with his boys or other girls. Who he supposed
But
to
you know
kick
how
it
like, okay, y'all all get the section. But I know because I've been out of town with men that were, I had no interest in, and I see what they do.
with? It's been us. We kick it. We hang out.
But
We
that's
got
what I'm
no
saying.
friends.
No,
Like,
I
even-
see what they be doing out
I
of
know,
town,
but-
and they just be like, "Are you one of them?" I don't want my man to be one of them.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, even when we
I want my man to be the one. Okay, we gonna be in a section, kiki. Oh, okay, and then you go to your room by yourself and call me.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
We're
We're definitely so we.
No.
What?
But that's what I'm saying is where everybody kick it, have a good time.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely.
So I can get you off. Period.
She said.
But what do we need to do to get satisfy you while you out of town?
No, it would be good. Yeah, I don't have a problem with them kicking it. Just don't wild out.
What would be wilding out?
Be respectful about it and
like
don't.
you said, or exchanging Instagrams, phone numbers, like just continuing on.
Because what you want with this, bro?
But like I said, you know your dude and who you dealing with, and vice versa for the man. You know your girl and what she capable of.
But what if you do meet somebody that is like a kind of a networking situation where he the so and so this person we need
that's what
to
I'm saying,
exchange numbers with him.
But also, I always go back to say, and you know what I'm saying, before you get with somebody, you build that friendship so you can know your significant other. Because all right, they got some businesses going on the side. All right, they do a lot of networking. Okay, this person might be for this person might be for that. But at the end of the day, you trust that person that they're going to do what they're supposed to do and have respect for the relationship, and they're not going to do anything to jeopardize what y'all have. You know what I'm saying? But we all adults. We're going to have friends of the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? In our business.
When I went to Vegas, when we all went to Vegas, I went to Vegas, but I wasn't wilding.
But that's what I'm saying. In our business ventures, you going to meet people and network with people of the opposite sex. So, like, it's just a respect factor, trusting that they're not going to do anything to jeopardize what y'all got going on. Ooh, what you got to say? Because you sitting over there, she said.
No, I was just thinking like, okay.
What?
Nothing. No, I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Wholehearted connections.
Well, while we're talking about this type of subject, everybody's talking about Summer Walker's album. Did you still ain't listen to it?
I ain't listened to it. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
A lot going on.
I don't necessarily need to talk about Summer Walker's album, but
I did listen to a couple of tracks though.
I feel like Summer Walker is like a great example of the mind state of the younger girls as far as like the pettiness, and because even though we talked about cheat, so let me not jump all around. So Jazmine Sullivan versus Summer Walker is kind of what my mind state was. I love Jazmine Sullivan.
But meanwhile, Jazmine, if you're watching,
sold out. We can't
why
even
would
get a ticket
you
nowhere.
book a venue with 10 that only 10 people can go to? It just doesn't make sense to me.
In every city,
you have to do better.
Every city we couldn't go nowhere. We tried to go to Atlanta, to Houston.
Like it's just
everywhere sold out.
LA.
Hey, but
we're highly disappointed in you.
But that's what you want.
No,
get a bigger venue. But then it's like she ain't gonna sell out.
Hey,
but that's what I'm saying. No,
multiple shows.
Fucking, we'll just go in Cleveland. Sold out.
But the girl she was really like, well, we're just going to Cleveland. Did you check tickets? No, I did. So you just assumed that there's going to be something left here? She looked gone. Like, what made you think it was going to be in here?
Why would you have it at the House of Blues? I thought it was going to be at the Playhouse.
But that's smart. On the side on trying to make money, it's guaranteed money. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to going to a larger venue.
Now it's a demand.
She's going to have to add another night.
And that's
she's
what's probably
gotta
she's probably
more
going to add additional shows.
Because we got to go. I'm
about to DM her.
Yeah, you should jump on that. Well, when you get back on Instagram, I'll be on Instagram.
I mean, my time's gotta.
Y'all gonna have 27 messages.
You gotta take a break.
No, I get it. But anywho, Summer Walker versus Jazmine Sullivan.
That's
Jazmine Sullivan, like, bust your windows out your car. Like, I'm in love with another man. Like, I feel like she's more of our generation of like
emo,
hurt, love. That Summer Walker is these younger girls petty, like. Older Mary J,
but still really in love though.
But they would have never said.
I'm not disrespecting nobody's mama.
They would have never said Casey name in a song. Mary was never mentioned in Casey.
No,
we don't know who.
But it's a different day and age because we know who you're talking about.
But that's what I'm saying. These younger girls sometimes is a different level of petty.
Or I don't give a fuck.
No, it's have some class.
A little bit, like. She said, "London, are you fucking these bitches?"
Have you seen Summer Walker?
Yes,
she's a fucking dust bucket. I expected.
That was a lie.
Sorry.
But I just like to compare. Like you can kind of tell where these different generation of, because even though the song, the music sounds good.
I like the music.
I didn't mind her album. I didn't think it was as
It's not-
bashing as
Summer
people
Walker
thought.
or relatable to
But
me
she-
per se, but
But I've liked Summer Walker's albums in the past.
It's
like
mood
she has some
music.
good music.
Mhm.
But I think everybody thought it was going to be male bashing. It's London bashing. And, that's
and it's I'm a better broad than homegirl.
than
but-
all of these homegirls.
But guess what?
Not to him.
But that's what music is about. It's about using the situation, you know what I'm saying, telling your story. So
Cardi B told her.
this is what she's going through right now.
yeah, that's what I said. I
So
respect,
she's using this platform.
and I respect that.
Because what Cardi B said on there, like, hey, you know what I'm
Don't
saying?
be arguing back and forth.
Don't be arguing back and forth with them.
They wanna
Put
get
that
caught
work,
up on
put
you.
that energy into your music
Yeah.
and make money off of them. And she did that.
But them Jazmine, I'm in love with another man. Them lyrics.
And with Jazmine, you can definitely see. And
It's so relatable.
But what artists you like to see their involvement, and you can see her involvement from
I feel like she our age. Look up Jazmine age too.
bust the windows out your car to now to hotels.
Oh, she still was saying you making me be a hoe, and I don't even
But
want
you
to
can
be a
still
hoe.
see. I feel like it's a difference though. Like,
It is. It's like I'm forced to act like this. I don't even want to
It's
be
just
this.
a little bit more grown.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, even at that hotels,
And she said it ain't fix her broken heart though. My heart's still broke.
she said, "Bitch,
Hey,
get it together."
Hey, it don't matter what year it is. Hey, it's going on. And
My favorite song is "Sit on It." Is it? It's called "Sit on It."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I like what you saying.
I like
I
that
think-
one. I like it a lot.
Oh,
I
and
think
put it down.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
that.
really nasty.
Yeah.
She's not our age.
She 34. She
That
my
ain't our age.
She my age.
Well, she is your age, but actually, she's
Damn, so
not.
Buster
You're
Wonder, she
36.
was a teenager?
She was
might
like
wanna-
10 years
you hear
ago.
how she just want to get everybody's exact age out?
What'd she say?
You're 36.
You're older than me.
But she has a teen. Damn, because Buster Wonders I was a long time ago.
I feel like I was
When did
just
Buster
getting out
Windows
of.
come out again? Let me look to see.
Yeah, I feel like that came out and I was like 27, 28. Like 10 years ago.
And I probably was fresh out of high
That
school.
was 10 years ago.
Okay.
It wasn't 28.
I said, okay.
It must have been like 15. Like,
I said, okay.
I'm about to look it up.
Oops, I'm all on your butt.
Not really.
I tried that new marriage. I tried to send y'all that new marriage.
I didn't listen to it. What's she talking about?
I got.
That came out in 2008.
Oh,
It was
so
13 years ago.
I said 28.
Yeah.
I know,
She
because I
be
knew
knowing.
exactly where I was at
You-
with busted windows.
you-
I checked her.
I was in the salon today, and what was
Our
baby
kids
baby?
was born that year.
I in my yeah.
Oh, and yeah.
You wanted to bust the windows out?
That's why I knew exactly what year it came out. You said you're playing what?
We were talking about how when we listen to old music, like where we were at that point, and like to listen to it now, like
That's the best part.
I
of
thought you was. It was like Ashanti Baby.
I know exactly where I was at during that point too.
I really thought you was my baby, 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 baby. Gross.
What was that one?
And
that
Ashanti
said-
think we want to hear her re-sing them songs.
Don't do Ashanti. Like
We don't
that.
wanna
You don't
hear it.
hear her recent.
We're not even gonna go to that album. We're gonna go to the original.
Yeah, that's what they were saying on the Joe Budden podcast too. Like, and when you go to listen to her music, you're not gonna click on her news. You
We
gonna
don't
click on
care.
that one.
Oh, so y'all saying we not listen to the new, we listen to the old?
She's remaking her
The old
songs.
albums. She
Oh, I
thinks she
didn't
got
know
something going.
Well, it's this whole.
She
like,
didn't even ask us what we wanted.
No, it's the whole royalty thing.
Yeah, I know why she doing
Yeah, so
it.
she's making. So she'll own the royalties to the new version of the song, but she does it to the old one.
But
So
she own the
owns-
masters now.
Yeah, the masters.
So
sorry,
it's
that's
just
not
a
what
business
it is.
move.
Yes, but you can.
If we stream it.
She couldn't
They're
sing
gonna
it.
stream it.
She
She
just
can't
did Soul
sing.
Train. I don't really appreciate her voice though.
You don't appreciate.
Like you know how somebody like I appreciate Jazmine.
But just say I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate you singing like that on this TV.
But now that I'm trying to say it nicely.
That didn't.
It don't matter. Someone you said you don't appreciate it. How do you say that nicely?
Well, I just don't.
You just don't like it.
You're not a fan.
Yeah.
You're not a fan.
I'm saying the same
No,
thing.
to say I don't appreciate you singing on my TV like
I
that.
appreciate Jazmine. I don't necessarily appreciate
Okay, I
Ashanti.
get it.
You're not a fan.
Yeah.
But Fantasia, you don't like Fantasia.
I don't dislike Fantasia. I can't deal
I
with
put
all
your
that
picture
hollering.
on my mirror, start to blush when somebody says your name. Man, I was blasting that when we was getting gas today.
That was 100% penny about it. Like, you turn.
When I see you is my jam. I love Fantasia, and I need her to go back in concert. Fantasia reminds me of Auntie Patty. Baby, get on stage and kick them shoes off, and she's gonna sing.
She can sing.
You didn't go to her concert though, did you?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, a bomb concert!
I think we were standing up the whole concert.
I can't believe you would be listening to that little screaming.
Oh,
she's a noise. She needs noise canceling.
But I think. But on her albums, it's not like it's not what
live,
it is live.
But you know, it wasn't bad live. But you know who be yelling?
J Hood.
Oh, really? That's who it is?
Jennifer Hood. Yeah, girl. You know
when she be performing on a lot of stuff like NBA and rest in peace Kobe, when they had her up there doing that Kobe tribute.
It's too loud.
Church.
Yeah. But you don't have to yell. I think
everything is from the diaphragm. I don't like that.
Is it because she lost that weight and so it's a difference?
But you know that you really got nothing to do with her weight loss.
You said from the diaphragm. Is her diaphragm smaller? What the fuck is going on?
Which that was petty and you fucking know it.
What the fuck is going on in there? Is the diaphragm smaller so now she got to sing harder? What the hell is going on? The diaphragm ain't the same since it ain't the same girl from Dreamgirls.
But when I talk shit about people, it's a problem.
But she definitely, you sneak this thing.
Oh, that's wild to me. You always do that.
But I got all this different stuff on my list. Guess what's on here?
What?
Why I can't sleep on the plane? That's so fucking random.
That's real random because I be knocked out.
You got anxiety.
But y'all both be knocked out, and
I like being everything about traveling. I love. I love going to the airport. I love being at the airport. I love getting on the plane. I love it.
I don't like
yes.
You be in a fucking tizzy trying to hurry up and get there.
I'm coming here. I'm going somewhere.
I'm parking right now.
I'm going somewhere though.
I don't like.
I just want to always go
to be somewhere. I don't like the travel part of it.
Oh, yeah, I like the travel.
I don't mind the travel part of it. It just depends on where you're going and how long it takes.
Yeah, I
don't airplanes, I be trying. That's why I have to have a TV so I can just watch a movie or two.
Why do you don't download things on your phone?
I don't like it on there.
I'm going to sleep the whole flight.
I know y'all be knocked out. And I
be knocked out.
We got them new neck pillows.
We got the new neck pillows.
Them neck pillows. One?
You went with us?
No,
hey,
it was
neck
about
pillows.
$30. It was about $30 in the airport.
You ain't got $30?
No.
Oh, okay.
Extra? I was like, Nay, you. But she was like, I didn't.
She don't look at the cost.
But then I said, oh no, she's not gonna be more comfortable than me. I need to get to the same one.
Get me one.
They real good.
Where did we just go?
You gonna say
that was when we was coming back from LA.
Oh, LA
for that football
That's
game.
Wild.
Cause I was cold. I had to buy that hoodie.
I'll make sure Christmas is coming.
Christmas, y'all gotta spend a small fortune on.
I told Wana my Christmas list today. What?
I said, Ma asked me what was on my Christmas. Not for me though. Well, why are you asking me what I want for Christmas?
She needs a sugar daddy first. She said, I need a vacuum cleaner. I need a luggage. No, not luggage. I didn't say luggage. You said a vacuum cleaner.
I said my Christmas list consists of I need a new set of tires. I want a new mattress.
From who?
I need a good vacuum cleaner. And I said, like, some PJs. But she always
why is she telling you that?
Because she always asks me what I want for Christmas.
Bitch, I'm not buying you no tires.
From Sav.
From Savannah.
Hey, you asked and you shall receive. Closed mouth don't get fed.
You right.
You better say that.
You better find you some old
She said it's giving me, it sounded like how much ass I gotta shake.
Yeah, because the fuck?
You gonna make something shake.
But you're telling me you want 4 new tires and a mattress.
But she asked what hey.
You right. But no, we got our Christmas plan. So next year, Quana wants to.
Ma today like, yeah, Quana told me what y'all was doing for y'all Christmas.
Damn, I was gonna say that.
She like, Quana talking about like, yeah, we gotta spending this money. I'm like, but we going to the spa, like,
and the Capitol Grill.
Yeah. I'm thinking 500 off GP.
It's easily gonna be.
It ain't no $500.
Nay, our spa is $300.
It's probably $400.
Wait, it's $3 now?
But $250 plus taxes and gratuity.
So about $400.
Same thing as $500.
It's the exact same thing.
It's $100 less.
What's $100 though?
Yeah, it's $100.
It's so speaking of big ticket items, do you all think that it's okay? So in a relationship to just go buy big ticket items
for the opposite sex,
but what for yourself in a relationship?
Like
do you need to? be, or in a relationship, y'all in a committed relationship, y'all may live together.
No, I'm buying what I want.
Mm.
Wait.
Because people get the
what do you consider big ticket?
Like a car?
So like
I went and bought a bag today, and I knew that we needed
No,
we needed a vacuum, and I got this
no, that's
bag.
irresponsible. You got to buy a vacuum and a
But
bag.
we can still afford to buy them. But we
buy both.
Right.
We still can afford it. But
No,
I just didn't do it.
Okay,
Or you know how every week I'm going to Target. Bitch, don't come in here with another
But on
bag.
Married at First Sight, he bought that motorhome. She was pissed.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
You don't just buy
It was like $25,000 though.
So what do you consider big ticket?
She said a bag. That's only like $4.
Yeah, I ain't
Compared
talking
to
no
$25,000.
$25,000. We dope.
But
I
you're
ain't gonna
not,
divorce nobody.
Taquana, you're not gonna ask your man, is it okay for you to buy a bag?
I'm not. But that's why I'm asking you what you all would do. Is it okay for you?
I wouldn't
it
ask
is what it
them
is.
because first off, like we said before, we got these different accounts. If I'm buying a bag out of my own account, why do it matter?
Yeah, that's like Married at First Sight too, with that Mirla and Gil.
Or like I'm getting me a trip. I got an all expense paid trip to overseas. I did a Mediterranean cruise.
by yourself.
I just bought us a Mediterranean cruise.
But how much did that cost though?
$12,000.
Oh God, but that's you might as well buy
See,
a
that's what I'm
motorhome.
saying. Yeah.
We got it though.
That's what I'm saying. As long as you got it, yeah.
As long as you got it, the food's in the refrigerator.
But you're not gonna act like or
What if you want to surprise them?
Shit, I'm happy. Thank you. Could surprise me with a trip like that. I'm happy.
okay.
If everything's paid, everything's taken care of, our kids is good. We got this money. We not gonna die with it.
Can't take it with you when you're gone.
No,
Can't take it
no.
with you.
But on that note, I'm trying to figure out how to ask because I'm trying to figure out the question because that just led me into something else. When you talk about big ticket items and Christmas gifts, like, how do you feel about Christmas gifts with significant others? Like, do you have to be in a committed relationship to buy a gift?
Yeah.
And is it like a
No,
limit?
Because
I feel like
sucker.
I buy
I
gifts
want to get
for-
this. Oh, you love this. I'm getting this.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I get gifts for people. It's something that I
It's
genuinely
thoughtful.
want to do.
Mhm.
So it doesn't have to be that you in a relationship. This is what I want to do.
Or I don't
because
necessarily
this is
have to
what I wanna
get the budget changes if I don't expect anything back or I know that we haven't talked about it. Like if we haven't talked about it, then I probably won't spend as much. But if we talked about it and we said we exchanging, we exchanging. And I'm gonna get whatever I think you need, you like, or what you would like.
I like to give gifts, so
Me too.
I don't mind it.
It's a love language.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily
But is it?
have to receive gifts.
But that's what I was about to say. Is it because some people would like to give gifts because that's what they want. That's what they want someone to do for them. So for you, is it that, or is it that's just what you want to do? So Quana, you said it is for you because that's what you like.
I think
Wana said
I show my love language to people. I think most people do
By
that.
gifts, you show that's how you love them.
Because I feel loved by gifts. But
Yeah.
not it doesn't necessarily have to be big gifts, but if I say, I got you this.
It's almost like I'm teaching you, but then
But it's really not how they feel love, so it really doesn't do anything for them. It's more
Right,
for
because
me.
it's not their love language.
Yeah.
Right.
I like.
But I
to-
do like to see people smile or like how you
Yeah, I'm like the mom
Just
on
thoughtful
Christmas.
stuff.
Yeah,
Like
like-
you said, just
Yeah,
sit on
when
the
they
couch
open
and
it,
the
like-
mug.
You thought I wasn't listening, did you? Wait.
You thought you weren't gonna
Like
get
how
that.
T was
Yeah.
last Christmas when Ma, get her this gift and watch the reaction. But why do we do that? Why amongst us
I
we look
love
for
it.
we want somebody to cry.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like I just like to make. We like to make people feel good. We like to.
I
make
don't think
each
I've
other
ever
feel
cried.
good on the gift.
You don't care though.
I do care.
About what?
But look how I look like this.
About what? What you care about?
Not
Not you are the hardest person to get gifts for. And then
Because
people,
it lacks luster.
but people be like, what do they want? Like everything, nothing. She just come over.
Right.
right, but that makes me happy just being around my family and just that time. And I think for me, Christmas, I like to make sure everybody else is good. Like I want to get other people gifts. Like me telling you that list, like this is probably the first time that I would really like thought like, all right, well, what could I
And you
probably
only
use
told me
or
that.
need?
And you only told me that list because you know I'm not about to get you no tires or a mattress.
But that's my list. Like that's what I have
get
written
it,
down
but
on my
I'm saying,
phone.
if you really thought I was gonna get you a mattress, you wouldn't have told me about it because you don't want me to get you a mattress. You really don't want people to get you stuff for real.
I really don't.
So if you thought I was gonna walk in the house with a mattress, you wouldn't have told me that you wanted a mattress.
Wait, bitch, you got
I
me a
just-
mattress?
I don't know. It's, like I said, I like gift giving and doing stuff for people, but it makes me weird when people do stuff for me.
I don't like attention, so it's like don't.
I don't like when people like, oh, I love when you did a good job. Okay, thank you.
I'm Lisa when people tell me, you know, she had her that meme when she had her hood all over her eyes and it was wet underneath because she was crying because they was telling them how they feel about her. Am I invisible now? Because no.
I think for me it's just a little bit awkward because thank you.
And that's what I was saying to you. Like we gotta stop dumbing ourselves down, because if we're the shit, we have to, like, not necessarily in a braggadocious way, but
I don't like that attention.
Giving yourself your own flowers.
I get it, but I don't like that. What's the balance to where it's not too much? And I don't like that attention. I like to lay low, be behind the scenes.
It makes shit happen.
But Wana was saying, like, I mean, they not on my level, and it's not to say it like that, but no, these bitches don't be on your level, and that's okay. So that's what I was saying. Not necessarily, because we'll be like, not like we'll say something in a way that praises ourselves, and then we'd be like, well, not like that, because we don't want to seem like we so braggadocious and like we better than anybody.
It's okay with a humble
because it's not that you're better than anybody, but some people aren't on your level, and it's okay.
But the good thing is
big purr.
The good thing is that we know that about each other, so we make sure to lift each other up.
Yeah,
like
I see you.
Yeah, I know that you're not gonna.
Bitch, you doing a good job. You doing a good job. You doing
so
a good job. So
you need people to like. You need your people to balance you out. Like I know you ain't gonna tell yourself, but you did that, and I
see you working.
Yeah, I see you, and I'm proud of you. So you need people in your corner. And like you said, you need people to tell you, bitch, let these people know what you do, because you doing it.
That's why sometimes when I be doing like some of the events or like the Easter stuff, I be sitting there like afterwards, I'd be like, that was dope.
And I did it.
I did this. And it's okay. I think sometimes it's okay to say that. Sometimes. It'd be the ones that be like, when you walk in like, hi.
Yeah, I did that. Hey, we no one had.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm over here. Come talk to me. I know.
Nobody. I did this part. And girl, we know.
Yeah, my name is Janae, and I am the one who, everything you see here was all me.
Like, here she go, talking more.
Right. Because then people are like,
Don't be the talkative Tammy.
This the laughter for me.
Because the talkers get on my nerves.
Talk? You don't like people to talk?
Y'all know I don't like talking on the phone. Don't talk to me all like that. Because she looked at me. Because Wana, she a talker, but I know my friend and she like to talk on the phone.
That's what I tell people.
So because
all the time,
I know that she like on the phone, I talk on the phone to her because she like talking on the phone. But normally I don't be on the phone.
And when I'm on three-way, this what y'all be doing? Y'all just be quiet?
And they hate they do that.
I'm out.
And they call me on three-way. They know I hate it.
I don't know why you don't like three-way though.
Because I don't, what?
There's really no reason.
Because we got to say the conversation twice. I got to tell you now, I got to tell her, I could just tell y'all at the same time.
But we don't even be talking about nothing.
Exactly. That's why I be hanging up. Because why did we do this?
Y'all be calling me talking about something. Why would y'all do that?
But we was talking about something. But once y'all be like quiet, I said, y'all
sometimes
just be quiet on the phone. Yes, I don't want to do that.
We did that last night, watching the verses.
Yeah, and I said, hey, I had enough. I'm out of here.
And then I called you back.
Bitch, me and you was on the phone till when I said.
No, but we were talking.
But it's 1 a.m.
But we was talking then. Like, I don't like silence. Like, what we on this phone for if we not going to be talking?
And if I have to take a breath, I'm like, all right, they about to hang up. Because I ain't got nothing else to talk about.
You keep it going. You better have your list to keep it going.
But you are a good conversationalist, though.
Call me back,
she know how to hold a conversation,
we all know how to do all of that. But
well, she like be thinking of shit that I'm like, I didn't even want to talk about this. I didn't even think to talk about that.
Because what Wana does is that she stores everything that she wants to talk about, whether it's shows,
how can you even
the
remember
news,
this shit?
the current events. Like, that's what she does so she can have stuff to talk about.
But why am I like that?
How made you special?
Because I be tired sometimes.
But that's what I said. But she knows she didn't want to talk. So, all right. Well, let's talk about this.
This person loves this stuff, so let's talk about this.
Or I'm definitely all right. I got 3 things I got to say.
Yeah, the first one.
Right.
Cause you already know, what do you want? If you didn't want nothing, what you called me for?
I got 3 things.
3 things, and then that's how she gets you on the phone. She asks her little 3 things, and then it's just
then the conversation
run
goes
off
from there. Yeah, it'd be good talks. We be having good talks though, and like that's what.
And we're not talking about anything that we said we were
Y'all
talking about.
talking.
But that led to, that's what led to
You
my
do. You
opinion.
were just. She was just telling me something about how y'all was talking, and it should have been pod talk.
Yeah, I forgot what we was talking about.
We talked about that one devotional from that that you sent me. That what did it say? If
Their comfort zone. Oh, it says, I don't know why my phone talking so loud. Oh, let me read it. But she sent me a devotion, so I quoted my favorite part of the devotion. She said,
no, you sent it to me.
"No, you sent me the devotion about flying because you said." But I didn't
said
get a
I
chance
thought
to
about it.
and I didn't get a chance to read it. So when I commented on it, she gonna say, "I just heard that somewhere." Bitch, the devotional about
Then he said, "Bitch,"
Send it to me to the Bible devotional. She
It
crazy.
said until your misery factor exceeds your fear factor, you won't change.
That's deep.
I gotta be so miserable.
Beyond
my fears.
Yeah, beyond me being scared
Until I make a change.
Yeah.
Ooh, ain't that
That's deep.
good?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, "That's for the podcast."
But I think that even with some of the stuff we're going through now with like jobs and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes you have your comfort zone and you're comfortable in your job because you know it, you know the people, but you do have opportunity to step out, but you're like, do I want to do that? But until them people start getting on your nerves and you actually miserable, get me out of here.
Yeah.
And I don't care what I got to do. I'll go in this blind. I don't know what it's the fear of the unknown. I don't know, but get me out of here because I'm miserable.
I'm scared. Like I'm scared, but like I'm
It is a fear. That's why when you quit.
You don't say like scared, but like I'm comfortable. This outside so I do have like this fearfulness. But when you miserable, I don't give a fuck what's on the other side of that. I'm getting out of here.
Get me out of here.
And that's more than just job. That's relationship.
But that's so real. Yeah.
And everything that's in here, even like with your kids, like, you know, I'm nervous to take them into this new environment, but like this relationship we have, we got to do something.
But like you said, it's even different. That statement can be applied to so many things. Like you said, even relationships. A lot of people stay in relationships because it's their comfort zone. This is what they know, and it's the fear of starting over until this person be going upside your head, and then you over here miserable. No, I gotta go now.
I gotta get out of here. But the other thing that we were talking about that we end up talking about for a long time is the whole societal thoughts of getting married at a younger age. That's when we really got into it, like because Nate was saying how, you know, well, we both agreed that we really didn't know ourselves until we were like 36, 37 years old. But most people are getting married in their 20s. So, like, in reality, you really shouldn't be getting married until you're like 40 years old. You know, potentially. I'm sure people younger may disagree, but because you really know yourself, you are who you feel like you are. Is like not as much of those growing pains. But society rushes everything. Like, you should have so much done at such a young age. Like, that's why I feel like our soulmates are all mixed up and people settled on the wrong things, and everybody's on these
because everybody rushing for a timeline. Who set the timeline? It says who said it had to be done. But that's why I say everybody going through, like we used to say all the time back in the day, hey, we all out here, we free falling.
Just falling.
We just falling. Ain't no safety net, nothing. Everybody out here free falling.
Why is your face like that?
Because it's the facts.
And I'm free.
Free falling.
Is that the words?
Yes.
Who sang that?
What's the words
really? But what's the lyrics really about in that song?
Free falling.
But what is he fall? Is it about love?
Dang, just like that. Stellar Lumens, my Coinbase, is down 12.09%. Earlier it was up like 14%.
But bitch said just like that. I thought Stellar ran away or something.
No,
like
sorry.
that.
Talking about these little.
But I think what we were saying was that people. I hate to be morbid, but are dying a little bit earlier.
Tom Petty, you talking about a woman?
Feet are hot.
Mine?
Yes.
You got leather pants on, girl.
But your feet is like
they touching you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need
I didn't
everybody
like
should
that.
be in their own square anyway. Let me get in my square. Why everyone talking shit?
But she long, so.
But I think I don't know if it's because people are the life expectancy is not as long, so people feel like they need to do things earlier in life. Because in our 20s, we think.
Oh, we were also talking about how the church make
yeah.
us believe like, okay, you gotta settle down, get married, because you can't be promiscuous, you can't be getting ran through. So you better find one and be with them. And I just found one and I married him, and I ain't even know like.
And you didn't rush into it
because the man that I thought that I was gonna be with for the rest of my life when I was 21 did what?
But and it's a generational thing. But I think as generations go on,
they ain't doing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Things change. You know what I'm saying? With each generation, it shifts a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, our grandparents and great-grandparents, they was getting married at like
15,
14. You know, not 14, but 16. They was young and starting their families and stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? As that next generation, it got a little older. And it seems like it just keeps getting a little older. Because, I mean, you do have people getting married older now and having children older now. And that was something else we was talking about. Like, you know, a lot of times when people...
Have a kid at 45.
Juwanna?
Are you?
Don't listen to her.
I mean, I'm 36 and I still like, okay, I see Eve is pregnant at 42. All right, I got time.
I told her don't put that on me. Because I can't say what I want to say right now.
But together,
hold hands
like this.
If you knew what you was doing, I'm not coming.
You lying?
Why would I come in? You knew how to not get pregnant.
But we're one band, we're one sound.
But you knew. I'm gonna dog you out the whole time.
No, that's fine.
Murderer!
Edit it out.
Cut it out.
Say line.
Cut it. Delete all this shit, Pinky. Murderer!
With you. Bitch is crazy.
That's how I feel about it.
That shit. Okay?
You ain't deleting shit.
No, you are. But what we were saying was just, you know, sometimes people, I wouldn't even say it's a fear of having children older, but it's, you don't want to be,
you don't want your time to run out.
Not even that, but you want to be able to enjoy them. You know, when you get older, what I will say though is for people when they do have kids older, they have more patience.
And stability.
But
they have more patience and stability, but at the same time, you ain't young enough
to
be
them
doing
kids
all that
run
around.
They be doing whatever they want.
Whatever they want to do.
I was actually thinking the opposite. And I don't know if I was talking to you or my sister, but I think that I would be a better parent to a teenager older, but a better parent to a toddler. I don't have patience for a fucking little kid right now. I don't think I would have
compared to when we was before, I think I would probably do a lot better with a baby now.
I think I did a lot better with a baby in my 20s than now. I don't want to hear that crying. All that fucking running around.
No, you're right, because when somebody bring their kids around, baby, or you holding a baby, like, oh, let me see the baby get to cry. I take this baby back. I don't do no crying baby.
And they be running around. The baby, she never gonna sit down, ever? Like, no, I think I'm a better, at my age, at like 9 to now, like if Sav was a teenager now, but I think that I would be older, a better parent to a teenager.
We got teenagers. They 13.
We about to have high schoolers.
That's wild.
And I ain't even started. That's crazy to me.
You got Charlie. Charlie, you bit me, Charlie.
And you got all these great guy kids.
Exactly. So I think my
you the rich auntie.
Clock doesn't tick as it used to when. So I got new babies in my life. So it's just like,
and that be the thing.
You can't get up and go when you feel like it.
That's the true birth control.
I think that's
y'all mean to tell me I can't? Oh, I want to go here on Thursday and
no. Not even go here on Thursday, bitch. I don't have no bread. I can't run to the fucking grocery
Or like you
store.
said, when these kids got old enough to stay home by themselves, I could just toss something on, I'll be back, and just go run into the store, come out, as opposed to in this car seat, getting them out, unbuckling, get this
making
car.
Sure you do everything you need to do.
Stop touching everything. Get that out your mouth. Oh my gosh. And it was funny. I came across a post on my Instagram, and it was like the top moments for parents with toddlers, and it was when you no longer have to buy Similac, when you no longer have to buy diapers or pull-ups, and when your kids can go to public school and you ain't no longer got to pay for daycare. Oh my God.
But I said those are the moments when you say but God, because
how did I even get how
in each one of those moments you think you're gonna have some more money. oh, when she get off formula, I'm gonna have all this money.
You ain't gonna just allocate it somewhere else?
There's no more money. I don't know how I paid for that thing.
I don't even, what?
When she get out of diapers, oh, I'm gonna have all this money because she in panties. Bitch, there's no money. I don't know how I afforded that. When she get out of daycare, bitch, I don't know how I afforded daycare.
Oh my
like,
God.
there's never there's not a point when there's more money. It's just like God pulled me through.
But God, because, hey, he may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time.
So, having kids older, people say you
like you said, I think it's just the stability. It is, you are more stable, but
that I don't know if the patience
yeah,
is
the patient,
Asia running around the house. Me, Ari, and Sav was watching a movie, enjoying. Make way, make way. We watching Wana. We all singing. And Asia ass over here. She over there. She over there.
Well, she quiet. Where's she at?
Sit the fuck down. I said, you know what? Birth control.
Never again.
Hey, and Wana was the one who wanted to really have another
Yeah,
one.
you was the
she
one that was on
it. But at what point did you recognize that you was, or that
Asia
you,
ass?
or know that you felt like you was okay not having? At what point in your life did you feel like you was okay if you didn't have any more?
I think it was when I turned 40 and I just didn't want to be an older parent. Like, yeah, it's the same.
Like at 20, I got a 20-year-old. I'm 60.
But that's but that's what we were saying. Like, why did you not want to be an older parent? Is it because society has conditioned us to think you shouldn't be an older parent, or is it for your own, like, you just recognize?
Like I was saying, the life capacity. Like, we're not living to like 95, 99. So like my kid's 25. I'm damn near 70. Sorry for people who's old.
Yeah, like no offense to anyone.
Yeah, but like I want to see our kids are watching a great grandpa. Like I want to be able to see generations, and the older you are, it's just like it's harder to. So I think at like 40, I know
as I'm older.
But you're not even.
I don't have any prospects to even like. Okay,
and I think that's the thing.
I got to like. First of all, get somebody, at least learn them, because that DNA is real. So that gene pool, I have to make sure that I at least know you well enough.
Let you understand that motherfucking DNA.
Ooh, shout out to Jonda. I miss Jonda, love Jonda.
Understand, like
Jonda was like that auntie. She told me this was Mariah. I think I met Jonda when Mariah was coming up on her first birthday when I first met Jonda. But she was like. She would always tell me, like, that DNA is real. You need to know who you are laying down with. Like, people don't ask those questions. Like, that DNA is real.
What family history?
What the family history is, what the mental health is like, what diseases run in your family. Like, people have to have these conversations, but that's why I always go back to, it's important for you to have this friendship with anybody you're going to be with. Because when you take the time, you learn about those things. You know what I'm saying? Even though some things people may not be comfortable speaking on. But I feel like over time, as you develop that relationship and you feel comfortable to speak on that stuff, you learn about it. Because that's real. Like, some of that stuff is passed down. And some of these kids be out here with stuff that's going on and it didn't happen. I mean, granted, people are thankful for the, you know what I'm saying? Their kids. Yeah. But like we said, that DNA is real, and you gotta know what you're getting yourself into.
Even with our own kids, like not even like fully instilling, like, oh, you gotta do. They are us.
They are us.
Without us even like, no, you gotta do this. Like, that's my kid, and she me, and that's
Mariah
crazy.
Is just like me when it came to school, and it's ridiculous.
So you got her always on punishment,
and I was always on punishment.
Man, this bitch.
How did it work for you?
Look at me now. She's a good upstanding.
I'm a scholar.
But no, really,
but that's a trickster. They would be like, I'm like, all right, now we gonna go. We gotta go here. All right, come on over. Ma said
I'm like, come on, Wana, because Wana would catch the bus over to the house all the way down Lee Road from Maple to Cleveland Heights.
I get to her house. You wash your dishes. I clean the bathroom because Ma said I can't leave until my chores is done. Bitch, why would you have me come over here? All right, let me be here clean the kitchen.
Terrible person to wash some dishes.
You know, I'm rinsing this shit off. That's what Nana told me.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you like. Wana don't know how to wash dishes.
You gonna talk about my Nana on the TV?
Got no glass out of the house.
Nana said
it's gonna have grease film.
Nana said spray that down.
On it.
When you get
don't
done,
think you do that.
Spray it down.
On shot glasses.
You put it back.
You gotta check it like you at the restaurant. Like,
but no.
Sorry.
What's next on your list?
Oh no, we were talking about.
But real quick, this is also want to say, but also that's my fear with her, Mariah. Look, because she upstairs, so I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to hear me.
Look.
But I didn't even know drink. Y'all say like, how did that turn out? So like that'd be my fear. Like, yes, I had these ups and downs in school, and it wasn't the best, but. You know what I'm saying? I made it. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, doing something good for myself. You know what I'm saying? We live. We're good. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want her to get comfortable in the fact that knowing like, well, shoot,
I'm gonna be good.
my mom, when she didn't do good in school, you know what I'm saying? She didn't get the grades.
But I think Raya really is trying though. I don't think that she's like.
I ain't saying that, but she
it.
also would be the type to be like, well, you did this.
Mm-hmm.
And look at our house. They think that
we rich.
Hey, them kids think
Why do they think people
rich?
be rich?
They rich.
They think I'm the rich auntie for real. Hey, I don't have a court.
No, you are the rich auntie.
You are the rich auntie.
I'm gonna ask Quana.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, but what I was it has nothing to do. It does have something to do with relationships and marriage, but it was a meme going around. I don't know if it's on spiritual word or spiritual word. The W's get tricky. Spiritual word, where he was saying that he divorced his wife because he quote unquote was bored. He knew that he wasn't feeling fulfilled, so he got rid of her ass.
But we talked about the divorce being like.
Oh yeah, they said
it's
that because divorce isn't in the Bible. I mean, dating isn't in the Bible. So you get somebody and you marry them, but y'all never really.
But that's because back then, they didn't marry for love.
No, but if you're dating, then it's like, okay, well, this didn't work out, so we're going to go to the next person. All right, that didn't work out with them, so we're going to go to we're not taught to stay.
And like what I was telling Wana, I'm so mad I can't find that video. I was telling her, I saw a video and where the guy was saying how you have to be careful.
The one, the compatibility dude?
No, you have to be careful on how you're just out here just dating a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, we talked
at the same time, because you gonna cling to this person because maybe they good for cooking.
Oh,
you gonna go to this
person.
You gonna go to this person because maybe they good for sex. You gonna go to this person maybe because they financially stable and they can help you out. You gonna go to this person because they have good conversation. So here it is. You have all these people because they fulfill all these different needs, but then when you get somebody, you put all that pressure on one individual
that you didn't gave four.
That you didn't have four people fulfilling because you knew not one person was going to be able to do all of those.
So are we not supposed to be monogamous?
I want to be with one person.
No, I definitely want to be with one person.
I haven't had an experience where I had multiple people when it's either I'm a person, either I like you or I don't. Like, usually the person that I'm not gravitating to, I just don't like you.
But for one reason,
even if you are giving me money, I just like, if I can't tolerate you, like you.
But I guess
you know what I'm saying.
That like it's really hard to ask one person
to wear all the hats.
Yes, to be everything. So when
I don't want to be nobody's everything either.
No, me either. But if you find it, and I think that goes back to, but that also goes back to kind of as you get older and start dating more people, I think that does put more expectation into your one person. Because I've met somebody that can do this. I've met somebody that can do this.
Definitely does.
Those didn't work out, but now I need for you
to do it all.
This, and this. So it's weird. I don't know. It's
what did you say when we was on the phone the other day? You was like, but I know what I need. What were you saying? Like, you were saying something about like
just talking.
No, we do be talking, but she was saying something like, but I know what I need. But I was like, is that really what you need? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, see, like this to get so tricky. I don't know,
and that's what I'm saying.
I don't even know what makes me happy.
That's what I'm saying. Is that really what you need? Like we said, how we talk about like God has sent you your person for you, but He knows what you need. You think you know what you need, but that might not be what you need. You know what I'm saying?
But how will one find out what they need for real?
I don't know.
How do you know?
Trying to air. We just saying we free falling.
Yeah,
but you talking about, but that ain't what you need. So that's what I'm saying.
No,
how would you even know? Like, if even what they're giving me is what I need.
It feels like what I need.
How do you even know that? Because sometimes the wrong shit feels the feels right. The worst one for you feels
like
the
the
best.
boxer crying.
Yeah, we don't even know what we doing.
And that you confusing me, you're confusing me more.
I don't know.
All I do know. But that's what it talks about marriage. Like when you were talking about the leaving, when I was talking about Goldie Hawn was saying she's been with Kurt Russell for like 40 years, but they've never gotten married because she appreciates the fact that he comes home without having to. Like they're not.
The commitment makes him. The vows make him come home.
But he's not. They're not married. There's nothing legally bound to him coming home. There's something to her that feels good about like he's here because he wants to be.
That's
here.
not because he has to be.
Yeah, he can leave.
But
at
we was
any
talking about
point
that.
in
Remember we
time.
was talking about the other day how sometimes people feel like when they get in these relationships or get married that they feel like they have to also carry the weight of the other person and their feelings and they're obligated to this other person.
So then that puts me.
I don't know.
But that like kind of puts me on the fence. Like, do I want to be? Well, y'all know I'm always on the fence of like, do I have to?
Oh,
be
and
married?
that's what we always say too.
Yeah, like, do I have to be married or like, because people talk about all these expectations that change, and I'm like, but because
what does change when you get married? Because you know how we dated for 10 years, we got married, now we're divorced.
Because I feel like marriage is a lateral move because nothing.
It's just the paper.
But you were saying
it's not.
You were saying that you feel like it's the next step up.
Well, I think it's everybody's perception is different because, like we also talked about, a lot of people feel like it's the next step up, and they have expectations that they think come along with that.
Yeah.
But this person's been this person before then, so why do you think anything's going to change just because you're married?
So as a boyfriend, so you want your boyfriend to do the same thing, or your husband to be the same person your boyfriend, or do the same thing?
It's not even about wanting, it's about knowing that this is the same person. Why do you think that anything's gonna change just because you're married?
So why get married?
It's just supposed to be it's a vow, something that y'all do before God. But then I also was saying, like, I think for me, in having a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want your daughter just to be thinking you just be out here laid up, shacked up with a dude.
But
what's wrong with that?
But that's what I'm saying. But that's also
if
another
we are
thing.
in
We've
love
been conditioned to think that way. We've been conditioned to think that it's a worldly thing.
I guess it's according to my religion, my beliefs.
Or my morals.
That's not even
to get married. I mean, I guess you got to obey the law of the land, and the law of the land said you got to, in order to be married, you got to be married.
Because if you're going by the Bible, it says you got to be commit these vows before God, and if God is everywhere, and I can stand. I've said this before on the
you stand right here
in the water, and God is here, and me and you could.
So it's just not a legal marriage
by the
government. I mean,
right, by government.
Yeah, so. And if I want my daughter to understand what a committed relationship is more than what a marriage is.
Right.
So me and you could
having that love, respect.
Yeah,
it's the commitment part though, because a lot of people be in marriages that don't be committed.
Or the understanding part.
What?
Whatever y'all
ain't on the same page.
And that's why I like Sex in the City, the big, because we made our own rules. If he need to go to this apartment every 2 weeks for us to be together and him not to be fucking around with Sue and them, then go over there.
And shit, sometimes
I need space as well.
Yeah.
And if that's what works for us, though,
I love the fact, I love any type of relationship that does what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's also the problem, is that people are so set on what the norm is, what it's supposed to be.
What we were always taught.
But like you said, at the end of the day, no relationship is going to be the same. You have to do what works for you. We are all different. We all like different things. We all like, to operate in different ways. So no relationship is going to be the same ever.
And like what I might do for him, you make me feel different. So I'm going over above and beyond for this one.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm giving you what you gave me.
But then that also goes back to what we were saying about being submissive and having a man that leads.
Yeah.
What did it say?
She didn't listen to it.
She did. It wasn't a listen.
She didn't fuck it. She just liked the title.
She emphasized it.
The title.
You stupid.
Fucking listen
But
to
what he was
nothing.
saying is a man that's capable, a woman will submit and allow a man to leave if he's capable of leading.
Absolutely, and I think that's what
This
it comes.
bitch is irritating.
Then let me tell you, she sent me a whole thing with Kadeem and Devon, and I called her like, yes, because I feel like this. That,
She didn't even watch it.
She said, I didn't listen to it. She said, wait, what you talking about? I said, the video you sent me. I didn't listen to that.
You think that's cute?
No, like I was telling Wana, you know when you be on Instagram sometimes and you come across. Listen,
I didn't even watch it. Leave me the fuck
you know
alone.
how
I'll
you
talk to her.
listen. You know how you come across something,
Okay.
and in that moment you don't have the time to watch the entire.
But don't
watch
send
its
it to
entirety.
me.
So I send it to Wana because I know she gonna watch it. But then, and me going back to our DMs, it's gonna remind me to watch it. But you know how sometimes you be on Instagram like, dang, where did I see that at? And you can't remember
You
who
have to
posted
save
it.
it. Then you go to your
I don't wanna
save.
save it.
I say you
Because then
unsave
you go
it.
to your save and you got.
But
see,
then
you
we're
do
trying to
too much.
have a conversation and you ain't even watched the things
But
that
I
you
still,
commented on.
but did I not? If you hadn't told her that I hadn't watched it, I still got the gist from it. Like
What
I'm
is the
talented.
gist? Tell
like
me.
I could be telling one of
said
that all the
I'm
time. It's a talent. It's an art.
Tell me.
Because I can
Tell me what it said.
No, listen. I be telling Wana all the times. It be videos on Instagram, and I be sitting there in silence watching it, like smiling because I know what's going on.
Tell
when
me
I
what the
listen to
video that I sent.
She does that, but then I said, bitch, did you listen? No, you gotta listen because you didn't get the full.
But guess
gist
what?
of
When
the
I
video.
listen, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be about.
She done fucking made it.
I don't have time for this.
She fucking made up the scenario. She watches the video and make the scenario up in her head.
Like us when we out and
It
we
sound
watching
like a
dinner.
prophet.
Oh, this is their fifth
Sounds
date.
like a prophet.
No, it's not a profit. Bitch, it's called lying.
Yeah, the blind leading the blind.
Oh, you calling yourself blind?
Yes.
We three blind mice.
See how they run.
The fuck?
We don't know what we doing.
Y'all play too much.
Every day, I'm like, you know what, you're right.
We don't have no
Today,
idea.
you're right. I don't fucking know. And then do the total opposite of what we said we was gonna do.
That'd be the thing. Did you see the meme where it's like, no, you need to tell him this, and she's like, okay, and then turn around and say, I love you to the dude. Bitch, you didn't tell him none of that.
I love you. Hey, that's just like that. Who sent that TikTok you did when it was like when you told your girls that you weren't gonna talk to them no more?
And he said, working.
Hey, he said, "Oh,
You was drunk
hey,
yesterday.
what? You was drunk last night."
You
Hey,
gotta
but he in there singing
Toxic. All this love
is toxic.
Toxic.
Toxic. You want some breakfast?
Sit your bitch ass. You know I don't want you over here. Go home.
How did you get in here?
You said you was drunk last night, wasn't you? You fucking know. Go
No,
home.
he said, hey, you was real. You was drunk last night.
Cause you know I don't want you over here.
Hey, he said, you want
I'm
some
trying to
breakfast?
get away.
Hey, you want some breakfast? You know they know how to butter you up
If he
and
the
get
ones
you.
you trying to get away from,
Ooh.
that you call when you drunk. Can we have a moment of silence?
Who did that song, that drunk text on? Chris Brown.
What is that? How I go?
Let me play it for you.
I like Chris Brown a lot.
To date him? You'll date him?
No.
She'll go.
Oh,
Delete
you can't
that
say
too.
that.
But
I
you
didn't
don't like
say
it.
it.
You imply
Bitch,
it.
And y'all took
it was they're talented
and y'all
too.
took it where
They're
y'all-
talented too,
y'all
so they
took
would
it
definitely
there.
know what you said.
Y'all took it
Just
there.
delete that part.
Y'all took
Unless
it
Chris
there.
Brown watches.
Chris, if you out there watching,
And Chris Brown a Taurus.
that ain't gonna work.
All the
Tauruses and Tauruses get along
How you know?
because the horoscope say it.
You cannot do that. They gonna copyright us. You can't do that. You gotta tell us what it says.
It's saying everything.
John
you know.
texting, John texting, John texting.
you know exactly what the
Yeah.
song was.
I know
exactly
now.
what it was.
Once I heard the melody.
What else on your little list? you
This
got-
is what's on my list is a good one. It goes back to saying about relationships and how people get divorced because they wasn't happy. It was.
But he said he was bored. He knew that
he was bored.
and he didn't. He knew that his
But
wife
you
was
gonna fucking-
Jake
But you gonna why did you marry me? I'm the same person I was like.
because it was. He said it was comfortable. So I married for comfort.
But you gonna marry?
Like
for
I knew
comfort.
it was easy with you.
But
so,
you're gonna marry for comfort and divorce for boredom. Like that's just too.
So
fickle.
he said he knew it was gonna be easy, and he said it wasn't gonna be enough. Like I knew I needed a challenge. She was just, it probably was a puppet. You let me do whatever I want, and as I grow older, like I don't want to do this.
That's why you get married when you're older. But what was
She don't know when to get married because she ain't been. How you know?
I'm not getting married.
Don't say that. You
I
don't
don't
want
know.
to.
You're right.
You
I
don't want
have,
to.
I don't have to.
I don't know.
I want to.
I do want. I don't know. Shit.
Go ahead.
I do want to, but as I get older, sometimes I do be thinking
It'd
about
be like the marriages that's be out here.
But I do be thinking about just like eloping and just us doing something, and I come back
still
like,
get
hey,
married.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It don't have to be no big to do about
We
it.
gonna be like, hey,
Hi. He called us and told us we were there. We want to come too.
If you think you're gonna elope and your nigga don't call us, then he ain't the one.
Yep.
But that's the purpose of eloping.
No,
We're gonna be like Sex in the City behind the doors.
You know I want that so bad. I cried. You talk about crying happy tears. I cried so much because
When they was on
Like if we're not behind them doors when you come in, like, oh no, you thought wrong.
it's because I love my man and I absolutely love you and this is what I want to do.
But I want to share this.
But I want to share this with my
I still
friends.
have my life too.
Yeah, this is my family and like I'm the happiest when I'm with my man and with my family and you joined us together. He big did that.
I already know, like, when either of us or like when y'all get married, like, be sitting there crying because
I know the journey.
I know the journey.
And I know how much this man has to love you
In order for us to be at
all
this
of
point.
us for us to get here. That man loved you to death and I love him for it.
Yeah.
Can we all just get along?
I don't know why
It was
I want
on
her to be quiet.
on Cleveland.com, Dear Annie.
Oh, what was the
My husband and I have not had sex in 10 years.
Do you know
I remember
married?
that.
She ain't married.
He's sleeping with somebody else, y'all think?
Bitch, it's been 10 years.
But what have you been doing?
You know exactly what he's been doing.
No, her.
You know exactly what she's been doing.
She been cheating or she been taking care of herself? What
I
you
don't think
think?
that she's been doing
Because I'm not dialing in there. If I got another penis,
I think that
I am
Or-
not talking to nobody.
It doesn't
else about
even matter.
I think she's been doing
We haven't been intimate with each other. That's the flat out.
You're not married. I feel like
7 years?
But I feel like you know how people say if you together for 7 years, you common law married?
Right.
If you haven't had sex in 7 years, common law divorce.
And you can't be mad if I'm...
Yeah, I'm not. We're
If
not
they
married
stepping
anymore.
out.
Like,
So is this like this is another topic because put a pin here. But is its equipment not working? Or we just not having sex?
she ain't say.
Because
I mean, it
I
was
was
just-
having a conversation with a client and we were saying like, okay, we probably need to get an older dude, but then she said, I don't know about all of that because the equipment don't be working when they get older.
So
you want me to read this?
You feel me?
but
Y'all want me to...
I'm not gonna leave my husband because his equipment's not working.
No, I'm not gonna do that. No.
No, I'm not even gonna.
We're gonna figure it out.
We're
though.
definitely gonna figure it out.
It's gonna be a
So-
I'm gonna ride it
no,
like
it's
a
not.
rodeo.
So
The
listen.
face.
No, this would you right.
I'm sorry.
But no, this would
I'm
you right.
on the face though.
Oh.
So I was saying, I've been married to a man for
Fair
17 years, but not long after the marriage, he stopped being my husband.
Not long.
Yeah, so they were saying at first, they would
She
talk,
been
laugh,
with
go
her whole
places. When we did try, he couldn't fulfill. All he does now is pick fights. He blames me for things and does what he wants.
He cheat.
But then she said, he tells me I'm a crazy one. He makes me so mad that I hit him in the pocket and spend money. I know that's not the right thing to do, but I do it. She asked him if he loves her and wants to stay in the marriage, and he says yes, that he still loves her and wants the marriage to work. This is the one we was talking about because you was talking about. It said, however, when his best friend was alive, he would do everything for him, including
This
giving
Brokeback
him
Mountain.
money.
Oh, he's gay.
Brokeback Mountain. You fucking say that.
That was
We need
because
the backstory.
that was because his friend did not want to work. He lived in the mountains at our place until he died. After that, things got worse. My husband, who I will call Steve, bought a cabin
quit me?
in the mountains for his
That's a
best
woman
friend's
mindset.
son. He did this while telling me that we have no money to go away on a trip together. You should know that I have kids from a previous marriage, and my ex-husband and I helped with some of their college expenses. My current husband, Steve, complained about that, yet at the same time, he is eager to give money to his dead friend's son. So do you think this is a marriage or just a convenience? Should I leave and quit wasting time?
Quit playing with me. What did Annie say?
She said, dear frustrated wife, you do not have a spending problem. You have a husband with much bigger problems. Don't let them continue to be your problems. At the same time, getting his side of the story will require marriage counseling. And you both can find out for sure whether the two of you can change to make it a happy marriage.
He's fucking his best friend, and you want to go to
His
best
friend is dead now.
He was fucking his best friend,
And that's his son. They got together and they had a surrogate to have that son.
And now you talk about stay together.
He don't want to have sex for 10 years because he don't like women.
Yeah, that's easy. Next question.
He just don't like
She
men.
said shortly
If you
after
gonna
that, she said they've been together but which is weird because she said they've been together for 17 years, but shortly after they got married, they stopped being intimate.
So 7 years y'all was together.
So
then y'all got married.
he needed a wife.
But a lot,
the whole look of everything.
but that's what I'm gonna say. A lot of
What
people do
show
that
is
cover
that
up.
on?
A lot of people do that cover up. They get married, they find them somebody to cover it up, but
It was
in
on
reality,
series.
they
That's
want somebody of the
what,
same sex.
Andrew Caldwell, he's just looking for him some women's.
Because he's been delivered.
Mm-hmm.
That one little boy, it's true that I'm a bad bitch. He a boy now. Bitch, I eat my rice and cabbage.
He said,
Asshole face, you want to grab it. When the teacher say, he said.
yeah, man. But he a boy now.
And he got a girlfriend, they said.
All right. But what was your pen? Take your pen out.
I forgot.
I thought you wrote it down.
No, her pen's right here.
Say it again, Vicky.
It's
You
right
start
there.
at the beginning. Why did I put a B in there?
It was
She told us
about
something in the
having sex
beginning.
15 years. Maybe it was because of your.
Oh, I did. I talked about it because it was the equipment don't be working. So we be thinking like, okay, these dudes, they immature, X, Y, Z. Maybe we need to go older. And in my experience being a hairstylist, it don't matter how old they get, they be goof troops.
Hey, that's why the lady said, hey, she hit him in the pockets.
And then, but
Get that bread.
But she said, like, you might go older, but then it's this ain't the issue, but there's other issues. Now you ain't getting satisfied.
Never satisfied.
Because the equipment isn't working.
So he said,
You gotta get that
it
bread.
ain't working for you.
You gotta get that bread.
Bread, get that head, then leave. Peace out.
That's wild. 10 years is a long time. You refresh you.
Mhm.
It ain't enough for both of y'all.
It is
Or
enough.
whatever's in that martini glass in the hours.
What else on your little list? So that was it.
It gets a little deeper as far as, so it's been a hard time for a lot of people.
You gonna make us cry?
No, I just want to know what you all do to stay motivated and to like keep going. Like, what types of things do you do to, I guess, motivate yourself? Sometimes you have to encourage.
I told you gonna make us start
yourself.
It's gonna make me cry.
Because it is
I lean on my people. Like, hey, I'm going through something right now. And we need to go drink it. But y'all will know, like, hey, we need to get out. We need to like
to stay motivated because I feel like we got I don't want to say a crosswords, but for lack of a better term, like, okay, I've done all I can do in this career. I'm ready for something new. Mm-hmm. And like, what do you do? Okay, like I gotta get up and what things do you do to keep motivated?
Pray,
for sure.
Meditate, and do my devotion.
My brain don't even allow me.
But meditation for what's meditation for you? What's your definition of meditation? Because her meditation is the stupid ass app that she played that time we were trying to take a nap.
That wasn't nice.
Yeah.
I apologize. I digress.
Because it is a meditation app.
What was it, Wana?
Remember we was out of town and we were trying to take that nap and she had that lady talking in the background?
But that is meditation.
No, what I do, I go on, at night when I can't sleep, they have like...
The YouTube?
Yeah, but they say prayer. So it'd be like 7 hours of prayers or it'd be rain or something like that if I can't sleep.
So my meditation is I'm sitting crisscross applesauce on the beach.
Oh, you imagine yourself on the beach?
Yeah, that's why I close my eyes.
I'm on the beach.
My eyes is closed. I'm on the beach. I'm crisscross applesauce, and I'm in a bubble. Like
Namaste.
I'm literally in a
little
bubble.
igloo, like
like in the bubble. And some of my meditations seem like God is outside the bubble, and He literally have His hands on the bubble, and then it has like stuff that you say to yourself, like
affirmations.
Good job, yeah. Like,
damn, you saying that after you get so serene.
After God has His hands on her bubble, He said, "Bitch, you doing a good job, bitch. You doing a good job."
I mean, you always gotta be yourself.
Nobody can fuck with you. Like
you are the shit.
Yeah, you the shit. Like, and you doing a good job. You're good. Like, it's the things that you just gotta keep telling yourself. Then I get up. Breathing, like they say that it's cliche, but that breathing really does help. Like taking really, really deep breaths in the morning.
I be knocked out.
How do you sleep? Excellent. I know your brain be going, Virgo.
It probably do.
I don't need to
but
sit my
sleep.
head on a nightstand at night.
But I sleep. I could sleep anywhere though. Like that's never been a problem for me.
Are you depressed?
I don't know.
She said,
Well, because you know, like that, like being able, like getting a lot of sleep is a sign.
I won't say a lot of sleep, but I definitely, for me, I need 8 hours or I'm gonna be tired, and I definitely on most nights get.
So
8
you
hours.
sleep to be motivated?
No, I sleep because I need sleep to be able to.
No, but the
function
question
next
is,
day.
what do you do to stay motivated?
I surround myself around you all. I would like to take this moment to.
No, don't. I'm not. No, I'm good.
We're talking about it.
But
We're
I'm
talking
good,
about
love.
motivating.
No, you know we don't like attention.
It ain't even attention
It
though.
sounds like
but
attention.
it's not. I just really, you know, I was talking to Wana earlier today, and she was just like, "Oh, T sent me a card, you know, thanking me and a check saying lunch on me," and like I think for me, no, I think for me like. As much as I wanted to send y'all a card because I was just so thankful for how y'all were there for me and my family in that time of need. But like in me getting a card and really sitting there and writing out how I feel, like I don't know if I'm ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like it would just bring too many emotions and bring me to a place that I'm trying to, you know, just get over that hump and get past. And so like I was so thankful that my mom and my aunt did send those out, and I just have been on myself like, Janae, you need to do something yourself. You need to do something. But I think for me, it was just more like, all right, like me doing that. It was just like, I was just going to have to really face everything that I've been going through and just really sit in that moment and just pour out myself, you know what I'm saying, in that thank you note. But outside of that, I just really want to thank y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, just how do you stay motivated? Like it just, the past, what was it, just last week? You know what I'm saying? Like I really just went back to work and just trying to get myself back to the new normal. You know what I'm saying? But if it hadn't been for y'all, like I know for a fact, like I don't know how I would have just really made it through. I just really appreciate y'all being there for me during that time.
Right.
I don't need a thank you.
But
this is what friends are for, and this is why we have a mob tie.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what else would we have done? You know what I mean?
Yeah, what?
It's like no thanks
even a second.
even needed.
Not even that.
So you don't have to do any of that. I was telling my like, I ain't need no thank you card or nothing like that.
But it was just not even a second thought. Like, all right, my sister is that. We just got to go over there.
Yeah.
And
this is what was going to have to happen.
We kind of talked about that in, not to take it with me, but since we're here, in everything that's going on in the world, and so many people taking their own lives because they just don't feel like they have like the support system. Like it's so important to make sure that your people,
you have people,
know that I'm your person. Like even when I was seeing that one person who took his life, and the guy was saying like I was trying to get to him, and by the time I got there, it was too late. But like, there's no doubt in my mind. Like if I needed something, I got my people. Like I don't. It's not like a second thought or a third thought. Like that I'm ever that I live life alone.
And I think it's for me. You know, for me, it's hard to ask for help.
Yeah,
it's hard to ask for help. I don't like to ask for help or to say, hey, I need you to be here for me in this moment.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that day, you know, when we got that call like, hey, Granny might not make it through the night, you know what I'm saying? And went to hospice. And when me and Mariah came out of hospice and y'all was out there and I didn't know, like, that meant a lot. And I just appreciate y'all for that. And then even just with us, even after that, just coming back to the house and just sitting here on the couch, just watching TV, you know what I'm saying? Just so I just didn't have to be alone. Just, you know, just to be surrounded by my loved ones. Like, that meant a lot. Like I said, it's hard for me to ask for help. I don't know how to ask for help. But in y'all knowing that about me, but just knowing that in that moment, like, we need to be there for her. I appreciate y'all for that. And I thank y'all. And I don't think I could ever repay y'all for that. Ever.
And just know you don't have to.
Mm-hmm. Ever.
I mean, I would like 4 new tires and a mattress. No,
I love Shanae.
And bitch, when I show up with them tires and mattress at your house one day, you was like, Shanae, wait.
You don't get this
You
shit.
said you wanted tires in the mattress.
Wait.
Right. And that's what, when you, to piggyback off of like, a lot of people are taking their lives, or a lot of people are just like passing away. So I told myself, when somebody crosses my mind, I'm texting them. And I'm just going to be like, hey, just thinking about you. Yeah. You cross my mind just because Lord forbid anything happens.
But that's the
and then it's just like, I just was thinking about him, and I didn't get to even have that dialogue or conversation or even text message with him. Yeah. Or just to be like, when people, brothers or it, like, I could never imagine it.
And I
don't even know what I would do. Like,
but I almost think when people say that I almost feel like that's a little bit of how I feel. I never want to feel like, oh, I should have said this. Mm-hmm. So if I think something or feel something or want to tell, I'm just going to pick up the phone and call. Even if you don't want to talk, because never in my life do I want to say, damn, I should have called. If anybody knows me, they know exactly how I feel about them.
Mm-hmm. And you know, for me, I don't like to talk on the phone for real. So when I do get them thoughts, like when the spirit put it on me, like, reach out to this person, I'll send a text like, hey, just thinking about you, haven't talked to you in a minute, just want to check in, make sure everybody cool. Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm shooting out the text messages because I really don't want to pick up the phone and really talk to nobody. But I'm going to shoot the text. You going to know I'm thinking about you. And if you call me and you need me to be there, I'm going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you just never know, like, you don't know how many times, like, you call somebody or text somebody and was like, I needed to talk to you somewhere. So you gotta like, God is good, and He'll give you like those signs, but you gotta be open, and your mind gotta be open, and your spirit's gotta be open to like, all right, God told me to call you more than one time.
And not be like, well, I don't know how they gonna respond. Just do it.
No, I gotta call.
Absolutely.
That's on like, give me a hug, Brady.
Right.
Yeah. What I do? Bible devotionals. I'm a music person. I absolutely love music. So listening to music.
You do music that want to make you cry though.
I don't care. If I got to get a good cry. Because I'm not like, I can cry at things, but I don't really cry at a lot of things that happen in my life.
Right.
So when I need to cry, let me put on this sad music. I'm going to play this song 17 times and I'm going to get it out and I'm going to be okay.
What song do you think that you play the most to make you cry?
I Told the Storm. The gospel song. Mm-hmm. It gotta go.
What song do you think you play that makes
or you talking about like love songs?
Or just in general?
For me, recently, the gospel songs, like the Revelation song that we had played at Granny funeral, and what was the other one? It was Revelations, and it was another one.
Not the clap.
No. It was Revelations and Exodus. Deliver me.
Because all I do is keep hurting me.
Yeah, deliver me. That's it.
Meanwhile, I be listening to Reciprocity.
Listen. Repeat. No, listen.
That's it, I feel.
Hey, Wana, what's crazy is I was listening to Jazmine Sullivan station on Pandora, and it said, kept saying, who the fuck do I gotta be to get some reciprocity?
I thought you cared. But the reciprocity... Because it can all be so simple.
But you'd rather make it hard. That's what we need to do a lyrical analysis on.
That reciprocity, I be in the car like, cry for me. You said you died for me.
You didn't die. Every time I ride, I die. Every time I ride, die.
I be in that car. Singing to the top of my lungs. I forgot I got on mascara.
What else I do? And I get on a flight. Sunshine, a revamp.
I thought you were about to start singing Sunshine, you brighten my life.
Nope. What song is that?
I was just saying, like, just being in the sun, like, helps me, like, travel. Okay, let me regroup.
I don't even have to be in the sun. Just get me from here.
Get me on the plane. And it really, like, rejuvenates me.
That being on a plane and
you
looking
just
out
happy.
the window.
I want to go too.
Can I get a window seat?
And we be,
don't want nobody.
Did your seat say A, B, or C?
Like, that's my seat.
The whole time you walking down, just how many times have you checked your row and seat?
I be so anxious.
Hey,
Hey, that's an anxiety moment when it's time to find your seat, though.
But 50 million times, you didn't check that 50 million
Like,
times
is this
since
okay? A, B, C.
Yeah.
C, window.
On that walkway,
They
you
got
done
a
checked
picture.
it.
Meanwhile, they got a picture.
On the walkway, you
22.
done checked it.
Yeah.
Once you get on that plane,
You put it up. Okay, I
you
got
can
it.
check it, put it away.
I got it.
No, I need to look again.
I don't
22.
remember.
No, I got 22.
No, like you said,
A,
I-
B, C.
You don't want to be embarrassed.
No.
It's the embarrassment.
You don't want to tell nobody they in your seat and they ain't even in your seat.
I checked 3 times.
read.
And then they talking about notice in my seat. Get this air flight attendant, come over here, and they're like, let me see your
They
ticket.
wanted the whole family
Hey,
wanted to sit together.
they
Hey,
said,
I don't care.
give
Did
me
they
a
pay for
ticket.
it?
23.
They said, ma'am, you're across the aisle.
23 is over here, man.
Yours, you see here? Yours says F.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what? They whole family sitting together. Yeah, I don't care about none of that. They should have bought their tickets
Don't
together.
do that.
I don't do that.
Well, most
Because
airlines,
you
when
have the option
kids,
to pay.
But ain't nobody paying because a lot of times they put you together. They be trying to get you to get that
because
extra
how
money.
often-
You be paying for them seats. I say I sit wherever they tell me to
I
sit.
can't believe you got my eyes looking like this. I look stupid.
No.
God, they
You
because
look
they
the same.
they look stupid.
If you was looking stupid before, you look stupid
Because they
again.
feel they're
Stupid
wet
is
clothes.
and stupid does.
Okay, enough.
Sorry.
I ain't got nothing
Don't do
else
my
on
friend
this
like
little
that.
list.
Me
Nothing
either.
else about no relationships.
We getting up out
It's
of
the
here.
holidays. Happy holidays.
Our wait till you see the holiday footages.
What we gonna do?
We like
We potted?
No, but we got you getting footages and all.
Oh yeah. Everybody, I don't have. I'm starting a
Everyone's
YouTube
been
channel.
asking where we're gonna take this show on the road.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll be more frequent. We try to get us a schedule. So you all stay tuned.
Women of Leisure also. We're Women of Leisure.
Oh yeah, definitely check us out on Women Leisure on Instagram.
Mob Ties Podcast. Like and subscribe. And get that bread.
Thanks for tuning in.
Get that bread.
Peace
Get
out.
ahead, then leave. Peace out.